Welcome to Valterra. I am welcoming right now. I'm so hello again. Welcome to Valterra. It is a Verdant horror setting in the Savage Worlds Adventure Edition. My name is Lauren. My pronouns are she, her. I am the GM, the Grave Master, who is in charge of everything. Well,
it's
not
your
really.
screen.
Oh, I get it.
Could you fold that one corner of your screen in? Yeah, like
out.
Out
there
or in, all
it's
the
like
way,
weirdly,
one way. Because
it's like
it's like a weird line. Yeah.
It's like
there you go.
That's good.
Sorry,
You're good.
it was
You're
bothering
good. You're
Kat.
good. Sorry.
Introduce us.
We're here. Hi.
I play all the characters except for the ones that they play.
Shit, those are all really good.
Also, I am new to DMing in a general sense. This is my first time ever doing. So if anyone,
No one understood that it's your first campaign.
Yeah, no, it's hers.
They thought it was your first stream.
no, it's
campaign.
like my first ever.
Yeah, no. First.
No.
And yeah, my first one ever just happens to be streamed. So
No.
forgive me for my mistakes.
Those are all so fucking good. So this is one that I'm working on.
Right, that's why I figured not
That's
to.
also
They're
one
picking
I'm
their path. They
working
got an
on.
advance
I think
in the
I actually
last-
got all of these.
In the last game.
Take them though. No. Stop. Take them.
I
You
need
guys
one.
like
I
to
need one.
introduce yourself.
Oh! Hi.
Pick whichever one you want.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. My name is Kiet. It's just Kat. I don't know why I said it like that.
Kiet.
I play Avana. I can't believe I'm just... Okay, I'm Kat, and I play Avana, and our pronouns are she, her. That's it. Go.
Good description. I really feel like we know the character.
Yeah, you should probably say who
Okay,
you are.
Avana is a tall, voluptuous woman who is very into her sexuality. And she is very much a servant of the Valterra, which is the cursed earth that whispers to everyone.
Oh, I should have mentioned that bit. Probably. But yeah,
It's a beautiful horror forest.
It's like the
Good.
horror.
Stop talking over each other. It's difficult to jump around with the cuts.
Sorry.
You fuckers. Hi, I'm Kyle. My pronouns are any and all pronouns. Most people use he or they. Whatever's fine. I play Korchia, and Korchia, the pronouns are they, he. And Korchia is a lamine, which is a type of magical spellcaster that utilizes magic plants to replicate the effects of spells. So kind of like an artificer, druid, botanist type. Korchia is a good person, no matter what they say.
I think we're
Good.
so.
We play evil characters in this campaign. In
They're
this one, we're bad.
They're definitely, when you put that whole, like, grid of, like, how fucking
The
evil they are.
the off-right,
Yeah.
left grid.
No, I meant, like, the chaotic grid from, like, the traditional, goddammit.
It's a very different grid.
It's totally different grid. I meant that
I
chaotic,
knew what grid.
definitely in the chaotic spectrum. God damn it.
So, last time on Valterra, they, after a really harrowing experience, our friends, Avana and Korchia, were able to get back into Brienna's Sun, the main hub that is right next to the Valterra phenomenon. Their friend, she considers you both a friend, Acantha, was feeling a bit tired and went home. As they went about town, Korchia trying to fix all his plants that are now dead. Avana trying to check on the person she left in her home to make sure that she didn't die. Luckily, well, not for Korchia, all his plants were indeed dead, but luckily for Avana, the person that she left in her house didn't die and is currently assisting Lenkel, everyone's favorite character.
Who?
We all love him, Lenkel. Lenkel's our friend.
Who's Lenkel?
You love him?
Who-
He's your best friend?
I
You
don't
love
recall
him?
the character.
Well, neither would he. He's not very memorable, but he tries.
He's like, who, me? Who is me?
So yeah, as they're going about town, they eventually hear a commotion at the Blum Blums, the former Blue Luminary.
I'm
Don't
surprised
like
it's
that.
not the B&B at this
Don't-
point.
Don't like that
Names
name.
change. They found out a few things. Adelia went into the Valterra to look for them, but they are here, so that's not great. Acantha seems to have been taken for crimes against House Arialtia. There were 2 students there. Well, you only got the name of one, I think, at the time, right?
Yeah, but we imprisoned the other.
Yeah, the other one they imprisoned. Somehow, instead of arresting them, they turned it around and got him arrested.
We played that Uno reverse card.
I was about to say.
Gotcha!
We didn't personally incarcerate him. He was incarcerated.
And to be fair, the Volunteer Watch doesn't have prisons.
Yeah, it's not really a prison right now. He's just probably detained. He's not thrilled about it.
We'll kill him later.
Probably in a dark room,
Yeah.
shitting in a corner.
And very upset. He just wanted to...
Fuck him.
It's not really a
He's a
prison. It's more at somebody's house.
So, yeah, one kind of just chilled with Avana and walked away. You guys didn't arrest her. So, in that, it looks like they were attempting to take things from their house, which Lenkel is attempting to look through thoroughly. And what else? Oh, yes, there's a wedding going on right now as well.
Totally does.
Zeramai is still in your home and you're drugging him?
Wait, what?
Zeramai is in your home still right now at the moment?
Yeah.
When did you start drugging him?
Only a little bit.
Only a little bit, to make sure he sleeps at night.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him going in my back room. So.
But she's been doing that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also tiring him out. Wink.
Are you?
I mean, we're both beautiful people.
Prince! Thank you for the bits. I have -1 on my first roll.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
So yeah, there's a wedding going on. Ivana has met Gossamer, the one who is getting married. He is the head of House Lion. Also is primarily stationed in Brienna's son. No one likes him.
You
He's
thought
a
it was.
failure.
Yeah.
And yeah, right now they are attempting to see how to save Acantha, and I guess they thought of a cool plan that Gossamer is all on board to assist with.
Yeah.
So yeah, is there anything else I left out? I hope that
So
was okay.
very
I know
on
it's been a
board.
bit since we've last been here. Sorry.
Been here, not our fault.
Are we playing next Friday?
Yes.
Or in 2 Fridays?
Well,
Valentine's
It's
Day.
2 Fridays.
No,
It's
no, no,
2
no,
Fridays. 2
Fridays.
Fridays.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
figure out.
We're gonna be posting the actual finalized schedule for the
We're
month
making it.
probably tomorrow. We have some stuff that we want to figure
Fix.
out specifically
Oh,
relating to
before-
Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, before we begin, can I mention the thing that was in the Discord as well that we put up today, or should I do that to the end?
Oh yeah, go for it. Go
Okay,
for it.
So,
Blow it up.
if you are a part of our Discord, you might have noticed in the giveaway channel,
You
we
have
have
a
finally put up the congratulations.
Thank you,
plus
Corwin.
Thank you.
Who also negated my tax, but really a free Benny for GM Lauren. Son of a bitch. It's already popping off.
But yeah, we have put up finally our giveaway of stuff that we thought was neat. The Discord one is a bit different than the one we had previously, and that had some stuff from, I guess, various cool stuff based on our different campaigns that are just slightly different. Hopefully I get a la cartes there. If you'd like to participate, just go on our Discord under that channell and hit the foot wine emoji, I think it was.
Hit that foot wine
That
like,
wine.
please.
Hit that foot.
And please participate because it's fun, and I
That's
hope you
your-
guys
Yeah,
like
where's
it.
the other one?
You only
Okay.
have one. What?
Trans.
Oh, I never gave you a card for that.
Oh, well, then talk.
See you guys.
So I got another Bane.
Korchia's in danger.
I got a Boon and a Bane, so
Oh,
I'm back to a Bane.
Boon, boon,
well,
bane.
you try.
Cat's at a +1.
Yay! Thank you.
So you all ready to begin?
I'm ready to use my +1.
Hooray! So
Can't believe how much
you
fun.
guys are having a.
Is it the giveaway channel? It is the give. It
Wait.
shouldn't be blank.
Wait, what?
Is it blank?
It was blank for you before.
It was like we will say we were trying to fix it because some people have seen it because we saw they did put the foot wine, but we. For some reason, it wasn't showing up correctly on my phone in the beginning, but we thought we fixed it. But if it's not there for you, let us know.
It was on my phone.
All right, I'm
was-
posting test. If you can't see that test, Smeagol, just let me know and we'll figure out what's
let
going
us
on.
know. We will do what we can.
Because I think I screwed the pooch because I was trying to set it up so that way you couldn't respond. You could only do emote responses, but you could still view the messages. I think I toggled something incorrectly because
Gotcha.
I don't know how Discord works.
See, I'm seeing it,
He
so
knows
maybe only the mods and us can see it.
It's not blank for me. No, because plenty of non-mods and even non-regulars have
They foot
responded.
Oh, I see some wines.
Yeah, they
I
put
see
that-
so much
that
foot wine.
So much
We will investigate off stream.
Yes, we
Sorry
promise.
about that.
Yeah, sorry about
But
that
it'll
stuff.
be up for like how long? Like we said, like
We
little bit.
said
like a
time.
week,
Yeah,
a week
so
or
we-
two. Just respond to the test with an
February.
emote. If you can't see it, just respond to the test with an emote for now, and I'll figure something out after it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably put. Oh yeah, I didn't hook up the music.
So Do you want to hear
There was some
my
shit
idea?
going on.
I had an idea for Valentine's Day, but Kyle shot it down.
Oh, what is it?
I thought we were gonna go get. Oh no, you want to do a mukbang with chicken wings, which I'm fine with.
But I was
But I don't
saying,
want to watch. Like, letting people watch me eat makes me super uncomfortable.
okay, you can be off.
Put me on the spot. I'm not wild about it.
I just want to eat chicken wings while playing the KFC love game, and he was like, I don't want people watching me eat chicken wings, and I was like, but we can watch.
You didn't say the KFC love
Yes,
game part.
I did.
You're
That was the
lying.
whole
You're full
point.
of
It's a
sand.
romance game.
You're full of shit.
With KFC with Colonel Sama.
All right, we're done here.
Colonel Sama.
We will figure out the schedule off stream. Bane for Lenkel. Yes.
Named for
Lenkel is at a -1 on his next 2
He's
rolls.
like already like a -20,000, so I'll just break that down. All right.
Kentucky
Next 2 rolls.
Fried Chat. It's a deep fried chat.
It's a deep fried chat.
Okay. What's the scene, Lauren?
Yes.
Immerse
Paint
me,
me a picture.
Lauren. Paint me a picture.
All right. Well, though you had, because there's a lot of stress going on with the amount of stuff that you have to deal with, and potentially now pull off based on your plan of saying that everything is currently haunted, if I remember correctly.
Everything's haunted.
I mean, we
Yeah.
didn't
And
start
then you were going
any
to
of the
sacrifice-
plans.
No, you didn't. But you were talking. It was very elaborate.
It was a lot.
So
be
Avana,
It was a lot.
That is me.
you have a cool dream.
Tis I.
A cool dream.
You have a cool dream.
Man, you get cool dream
It's
sequences and shit. I
Yeah,
don't know.
she starts
I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
Yeah, maybe you're just not as
I
magical.
guess I'll just go kill myself.
Okay. So you are in kind of a large field. It's nice. There's some nice flowers. It's nighttime. It's surrounded by forest, and in the, I guess, back corner, you think you could see someone that is made of plants.
Oh, like the one I
seems
saw
to-
in the forest before?
Right. It seems to be, but they're kind of far away, and they're not looking at you in any way. What do you do?
Shoot. I would probably try to gently walk up to it.
Okay.
Maybe stealthily do so, I guess. Because it's spooked before.
That is true. So yeah, you start walking. It's very nice. The person does not turn around in any way. They seem to never get closer. And then
Did I write down
the ground opens.
Just the whole ground? All of the ground?
Just where you are.
Oh, personally.
Just you.
Okay.
And you go in the ground.
okay, I get that part. She panics.
Yeah, then you're probably familiar with this.
Yeah, not happy about it. No.
Just what's coming next, which is
Oh, no.
You just start hearing from just something coming really close to you.
While I'm in a hole.
While you're in this
Well, am I
hole.
still following in it, or did I fall to the
Oh,
bottom?
you're in the hole.
Oh, it's a hole.
It's a hole and you fell in it. But
Okay.
It's pretty deep.
It
And
is
then you
pretty-
just hear
Thumps.
thumps coming closer to you.
Okay.
Slowly.
So, first she starts to try and dig up, I guess, out of the hole. And if that doesn't work, she would try to use Entangle to make like a staircase like she's done before.
Okay, so in that case, you are able to climb out of this thing along the staircase that you make. It's like those little flowers that you had the first time. And you think you almost catch a glimpse of whatever this thing is. And then you wake up. Restful sleep.
Do I remember the dream?
You do remember the dream.
Okay.
That you do. We'll say, Korchia, you
up?
had a dream too, but
Oh.
you turned into a chicken and your homework was late. This wasn't anything.
Dang!
All my teeth fell out.
Turn into a corn.
Yeah, I can imagine did you have a restful sleep though? I know you've had a lot to deal with between your plans and kidnapping and probably not feeling guilty about that one student that you caused to get detained.
I was a student. That wasn't a grown ass man.
You could be a grown person and a student, you know.
I know, but I figured this was like a teacher who was just being an asshole.
No, it is a student.
I mean, look, it changes things.
Does
It
it?
ain't gonna make me feel bad about it.
Yeah, I will say for House Ariel, the Silor schools they're called, they go from very, very young to adults. They people who want to either continue their craft or are forced to continue their craft. They're there from all ages.
Bastards.
You did detain one. So
Yeah, well, it's not my fault. That's their fault.
I mean, yeah, that's not on our conscience. He's alive.
Yeah, he's not dead.
I mean,
yet.
if anything, we did him a service.
He'll die later.
Not by our hands today.
So kind, so pure.
She's got the right idea.
So yeah, you are both awake now. What is the, I guess, first thing you do? I know you wanted to, I don't know, what do you have to do?
We were making a whole bunch of, like, sleep powder because we weren't sure how this was going to go.
No, we critically failed.
But, we couldn't.
Almost,
Oh, yeah,
we
I remember.
couldn't.
You guys
like
destroyed everything.
all I have left is like one sample of the
I
sleep
totally
herb
forgot.
that
Right,
I
right.
can regrow later.
We really messed that up.
I
So we
have,
did.
like, it will not be ready by any means.
Yeah, but as far as we know, this is what happened. Avana found out our plan was falling apart, so she just
That's
kind of
on brand. Yeah.
So she kind of just went up to, I almost called him Linkle, but he's not Linkle, to this guy, the dragonfly guy.
Gossamer.
Oh,
Gossamer.
yes.
That's his name. Gossamer.
As he was carousing for sex workers.
Yes, as he was cruising for sex workers and became best friends.
That is exactly how that happened.
Yeah, no, look, I'm just stating the facts.
I don't ask. I don't have questions. But basically she convinced him to do cool stuff. So she wants to follow up on that, make sure the cool stuff's happening, telling Korchia we totally don't have to worry about anything. We can just go to the wedding and get Acantha.
You have actually a special seat for the wedding.
Oh, I have a special seat for the wedding. That's even better.
It's
under his seat.
It's Gossamer's face.
During the wedding, I'm allowed to sit on the groom's face.
The nobles are very decadent.
They made sure that I'm granted the honor of sitting on his face.
I'm getting you both.
You made this dirty bird.
He's
I
very
didn't make him
dirty.
all that.
Where did we meet him again, Lauren?
That could mean anything. He could have been getting snacks. He could have.
He was getting snacks with two C's.
He was definitely getting some snacks. He likes to pay to eat off of them.
So,
did we rate this episode R?
We do not advertise to kids. Even Savage Tokusatsu is not advertised to kids because it's all about teenage drinking.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so you are looking for Gossamer. He is in the Noble District. Like before, there's still a lot of people going around based on the wedding. A lot of people who are not from the town at all. From all of the houses, really, and the minor houses, you see them all with various crests and things like that. You might not understand, like, what each crest is or what that even is important about it, but you do know, like, oh, these are nobles.
These are nobles.
Gossamer is where he said he would meet you at, as his special confidant. He is still wearing, like, shimmery, like, see-through shirts. This time today, though, there are wings sprouting out of the back.
I hate this fucking guy. I hate this fucking guy so much.
He has... The pants are not shiny this time.
Oh.
But he has
Must be on
really...
an off day.
How do I describe this? Like, they're platform shoes, like, kind of like heels, but they seem to be made of crystal dragonflies, which kind of give off the light.
Damn.
That is asking to twist an ankle.
He's practiced. He can do it.
This is the only type of footwear he likes to wear, Kyle. Fuck off.
Yeah. He
He
looks miserable.
PDF.
What?
Talking to myself.
I guess that means it's time
Oh my gosh.
to.
Put the mask on.
It's so hard to say.
Embody the character. No one forced you to wear
I know
a
I
prop.
did. I forced myself.
Why do you think I don't wear props?
I know. I just really like the mask. I found it at the dollar store.
I'm gonna see how much.
I like wearing slight props.
This guy.
Do you know I'm in character?
Uh,
Hello,
Hello.
God. It's like, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Are these like fancy frou-frou see-through, or is this some?
Oh
It's a Dollar Tree!
Oh no!
The mask has been destroyed.
No, it hasn't been destroyed. Just talk as Gossamer. Put your glasses back on.
Yeah, maybe this is the way.
Let me see it while you do the
Okay.
scene.
Sorry. I'll chew it.
Oh, Avana!
him your real fucking name?
I could have sworn you did.
I think so.
I think so.
Oh my god.
I don't think you would know to give a fake name. Maybe you would. But you did give
I
a
don't
real
think so.
name.
I think I didn't care.
Yeah,
I was like, I'll kill this guy. Whatever.
Be the last name he learns.
It's the last name he'll ever live.
It's incredible to see you right now. Do you recall the thing we talked about previously?
Yes, for your wedding.
Yes. I told everyone about the horrible curse that is affecting my ability to produce for the Olian tomb. And do you know what they said?
What could they have possibly said?
You could tell by my morning outfit today that, oh my god.
I fixed it.
You look wonderful.
Keep going.
You look just like him.
You look just like
Ignore me.
Okay.
Can you just have to do all of the gestures
Yeah.
while she says it, okay?
Like my little
Please do.
puppet.
I'll pretend I'm talking to you while she speaks. Go. Go.
Do
go.
I get a Benny?
If you do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
But you have to do it well.
Alright, fine. Did you think I won't? I'm the usual GM.
As you can see from my morning outfit, they didn't believe a thing I said. They said that it was due to my own personal failures. And you would not believe that I don't have personal failures. You know this. You know me. I mean, we've only just met, but you know me.
I'll take my Benny. A glitter got in my eye.
That's why I don't
It was very good. It was very good.
I think that
give
this
him
might
the
be a
goddamn
hazard,
bag.
and I will put this back
I
in
will
the
put
bag.
this back in
My
the bag.
big, beautiful long eyelashes.
That's why I don't wear it.
Ah!
His beautiful.
I'll take my
It was
Benny.
Earth Benny. I think it's
Oh
very
yeah,
good.
speaking of, I'm just gonna pass out the real bennies. So I
You
found
had the real bennies the whole time?
No, yeah, when I came back, I found them. I'll take 4 bennies for me
Wait, no.
and 3 bennies for you.
Alright, no.
Fine.
What? I
Did
won
we
my
all
benny.
all the bennies?
Yes, you did win your Benny.
Well, that one within reason.
Well, is there any reason why they would not believe you?
They said it was based on the many other projects and excuses that I've made in the past involving lots of issues, but
None of which were my fault. I hate this fucking chud. Oh, I'm gonna kill him so right.
oh my god.
I'm gonna get you trance.
Oh, cool. That would be nice.
Are you excited for the wedding, Avana?
Well, it's such a big event. Of course, I'm excited, but I'm more excited for your happiness.
My happiness. You understand me perfectly, Avana.
Well, I've been spending so much time with you. It's hard not to.
Well, I suppose can I speak to you in a more private area? Just with sort of just glitter as everyone just sort of stares at him and both you because he's looks like a.
Yes.
Does yours?
Of course. Is there a place we could go? Maybe a room in.
Dirty Gertie.
Oh my god. You are very commenty today. Like, ridiculously so. Can I just have sex with these characters without your comment?
Is that what's happening?
If you stop peeking the mic, yes.
Okay.
Why don't you come to
There
my
we go.
private quarters and then we can talk a little more about the wedding.
That's fine. Why don't we go together?
So he just takes your arm and walks off. The wings sort of hit you in the head a bit as you move. Trying to.
I fend them off with my antlers.
This is really great.
Really, at any point. Just.
There's 3 taxes. The next 3 bennies go to Lauren.
What?
The next 3 bennies go to you. 3 taxes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Taxes. Taxes.
Thank you, Common.
Thank you. So yeah, because you were already in the Noble District.
Yeah.
Lion has a ton of things here, but probably because Gossamer is his main location is here.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes you to one of many. The building seems to be bright green.
Mm-hmm.
So this is his, I guess, hidden building that no one sees despite being bright green. So you go in. There's a bunch of servants and things like that, and he leads you to the topmost room, which is filled with a bunch of other crystal dragonflies and things. It's a little bit ostentatious.
Just a little.
So,
Okay.
so
I didn't think it was ostentatious after the first 7, but whoa! Now that there's 20,
too much.
too much.
Oh, Avana, it is exciting that we can finally speak privately.
Yes, of course.
I want to tell you something.
Okay. Would you like to sit here on the bed?
You guys on the bed.
Should be a fainting couch there for him at any time. But yes.
Oh, Avana, my confidant! I do not want to go through with this wedding if I'm going to be made a sham of my abilities, regardless, at the end of this. You understand, of course.
Well, of course I do. If you're not happy, then...
I am not happy, Avana.
Okay, that you just told me, so I
Yes.
did not know until this moment, so...
You just understand.
I understand. Well, what are you going to do about it?
That's the thing.
Can't you break off the wedding?
No, that would make it look even worse. You see, it would imply that I'm not capable of going through with my decisions. I was hoping that by going through with this, and then having such a large celebration, which I am in charge of, they would realize that I'm capable of handling everything else here. That doesn't seem to be the case, as you know. But everyone in town loves me. I help them out. I give them little gifts. And then they repay me by getting to watch me get married.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy.
I know I said that you could pay me in order to get the ability to have a front seat at the wedding, and I apologize that it won't be as exciting as you probably thought it would be due to how upset I am at the circumstances.
I understand that you don't want this wedding.
I don't want the wedding!
It seems to me like you really don't want it at all.
No.
So,
I don't even know the person I'm marrying. I've only just met them recently.
oh, okay. So it's a loveless marriage. That's good.
Loveless.
Absolutely.
Someone of my caliber at least deserves just a sprinkling of love, you see, just a sprinkle.
I totally agree. A sprinkle is enough.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Oh, Avana.
It is like I'm repeating what you're saying because it comes from your heart.
That's exactly it. It's like you can read my inner being, Avana.
I can see it. As plain as day, you ooze it at the very pore.
I ooze it out of every pore.
You disgust me.
I used the words ooze and pour. Yes.
You disgust me.
Continue.
I don't know what's going on in the chat at all. I'm so excited to see it. I can't see
There's
it
that
from my
Avana knows a good poisoner.
Avana.
No cuss club is activated.
Oh.
Thank you, Lavinacy.
Thank you.
That was Josh. Josh, I know where you live.
Josh,
Josh.
just so you know, it's gonna get done back to you pretty
No,
quick.
we're gonna be nice to
pretty
Josh.
quick.
Josh is great. Be nice to
Star
Josh.
No,
Streamers,
in
I'm
Star
gonna,
Streamers.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
no, good
ruin
luck.
you.
Yeah, good luck. Bitch.
So wait, I have a quick question. If
Yes, Avana.
you said you were going to help me with a favor though, and if you don't get married to this
Oh, I
woman-
won't be able to help you at all. No, I can't do anything.
Did you ask about it?
What do you mean?
About the favor that I was asking for?
What was that again? What were you,
It was
busy about?
your whole, looking good because your whole funeral pyre is cursed, and I was going to help you out, and then you were going to help me free my friend.
Yes, but you see, no one's going to help me with that, so...
Oh.
I unfortunately for you, though you are my confidant...
Well, I just thought you wanted to be consistent with your word. I'm just surprised. You said you just a minute ago that is what you wanted.
So you too are implying
I'm just saying,
inconsistent.
unless what you just said to me is a lie. You wouldn't lie to me. You spoke to me earlier about it, and you remembered it.
Could you do a persuasion
Yeah.
roll with like +1? Because, like,
Well,
I get a +1 for
probably
attractive
from
anyway.
attractive.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, then what? Well,
You could add an additional
yeah,
+1 if you want.
because
Plus
you could do whatever.
Okay, so it's
They
a 9.
They can't help you, Josh. I will break you.
I'll try to help as best I can.
No, she won't.
I won't allow anything.
I will break you.
So, did you ask for me?
true.
Well, I haven't yet, but I mean, I understand. I would not want to break my word with you.
Well, now that it is a different situation, I could try to help you in a different way. And she gets, like, closer to him. But I really need this favor, and I think I would definitely need your help.
Well, it would be fair if it was a different way.
Okay.
I mean, it's you know how deals work. One person gets one thing, and one person gets other things. And I mean, I deserve something. I'm very hardworking.
Yes, and I can still help you with that problem, or I can help you, and she gets even closer, with a new one.
Oh. well, Avana. How about, since you're still, invited to the wedding, what if you, perhaps put a stop to it?
To the wedding in itself. The whole way.
I feel like, well, as long as it's not attached to me, of course, I don't want to go through with it, and if I feel like there's no gain for me. But this way we'll start from square one, and then I'll be able to help you in any capacity because it shows how incompetent everyone else is in comparison to me, the golden one who is willing to do a wedding despite all of this.
I am a golden god!
Well, it's possible. I think I could do it, but maybe I could change my part of the bargain then. If you find out where my friend is being held, I'll help you. Which house?
I could figure that out. Of course I could figure that out. Anyone would know I could figure that out. I'll figure
That was
it out
a
for
good
you.
play, Kat. That was darn smart.
You smart.
Thank you. And I'll figure something out for you.
I will be back with that information for you.
As soon as you get me the sooner you get me the information, the more I can think about this wonderful plan to make you a free man.
I cannot wait to be a free man. Oh, I will see you soon, Avana. I will be. Just meet me here in this inconspicuous house.
This is your room.
The whole
The whole house.
house and the ones next to it are all.
Your
Oh.
house. Your houses.
I figure sometimes you want to change of scenery.
That's true. Which one should I meet you in?
Oh no, this one.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay, good.
Myself.
So here we go. He confused himself for a moment because he just talked about how each of the houses could be one of the houses. This is the house he wants me to be.
This is the house.
Okay.
He owns all the houses.
Avana understands.
I confused myself with the amount of houses.
I just think it's funny. Did he leave his room to be in it? Because that's what it felt like he did. Which is fine. I'll search his room. It's cool.
Well, he did totally. He leaves to. You assume to figure out the information you need in order to help him with this plan. He does leave you in the house.
It's fine.
You could do what you want there. You could. You assume he'll be back later.
Later,
You don't have
yeah.
to wait here, but you have.
I
free
search
reign
his
of-
room.
Yeah. Or you could steal some stuff. They got a lot of
Because
garbage.
there's some stuff.
Yeah, like.
Stuff that looks kind of dusty because he hasn't used it in a while. Because I'm sure he's got a very short attention span.
Oh yeah.
So anything he just forgets that he has, I'll probably pocket that.
He has a few pairs of like similar shoes to the ones he has, but like slightly taller. It looks like he was having trouble wearing those because they're even more uncomfortable. So he's only wearing the ones he has there. Also some cool writing implements that are shaped like dragonflies. They also seem to be kind of annoying to use that he hasn't used in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Also some coin.
Yeah, we
I would say a decent amount in here. 50. Is 50 a decent amount?
Yeah, 50. Cool.
50's a lot. Yeah, that's good.
I feel like that would be something.
That's something that this dude would have for cocaine money.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, just a small stash of that.
So you rob him.
Yeah.
You're not the first woman to come
Yeah.
into his house to rob him.
Yes, and?
So yeah, so Avana's had,
Good improv. Yes, and.
So Avana's had the best time. Okay, so we'll. Yeah.
So, get out of this house with all this stuff?
The servants aren't going to help him. You could just leave.
Oh, good. I literally
Everyone
leave.
flipping hates this.
Yeah, that's true. I just leave.
Like,
Put it in the bag.
and Will.
Just leave.
You just leave with all the stuff.
I go over to Korchia's house.
Okay.
Okay.
So how's Korchia doing?
Korchia's morning's going well. They have been working on the plants and how many days until the wedding?
What did I say it was? It was like before the letter was like 3. So like there's 1 day left because it's the second day, and then the next day is the wedding. So.
Crud. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Then Korchia, they would be growing 2 magical plants right now that they already have from sort of his own collection. I'm going to be using the magical plant rules. I can have up to 3, but I only have the time to grow 2. And I'm going to be... What's up?
That's okay.
I'm going to be imbuing 1 as an area of effect blind. It's Chris. Could you just shut that door? Thank you.
Oh, it's Chris.
And I'm going to be imbuing the other one as form weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess so. Those are both fine.
Yeah.
For the other things that you're trying to get to grow.
Yeah,
you could roll.
those probably aren't going to work. I'm not going to.
Well, they're not going to work for this, but you could roll anyway to see how well they're
Sure.
doing.
Okay. Yeah. If that's how we're doing it, how I'm going to get my powers. Do you want floromancy?
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
I just figured this way it makes sense to see how
Yeah, that
either
makes
it'll
sense.
be like bad, good, or great. You know.
Yeah. So for my level up, I took a rank in fighting and a rank in floromancy
Okay.
because, we were showing that Korchia sort of knows how to fight, and floromancy is my main thing. It was at a D4 and a D6, so I figured D6 and a D8 ain't bad because I didn't build an optimized combat character.
No, I understand. I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okie dokie. That's how many times did that ace? Twice? 3 times? I think twice. 15.
That's doing great.
Yeah.
Actually, you are because your original.
Oh, I'm sorry. Even with the Bane penalty on my roll from the -1,
-1.
still a success with 2 raises.
Okay, because it was so high, I will say that one of the plans, possibly it was like one of the ones that you did grab from the Valterra on your return trip back, seems to be growing particularly well. You're able to pick 1 more plant spell because originally it was 3, so you 2.
So the thing that I'm actually doing with my magical plants,
Okay.
from my spells that I know,
Right.
it's like artificing.
Okay.
It's the magical plant cultivation rules where I'm basically imbuing some of my power points into a plant, so
Right.
that way anyone can use the plant.
Yeah.
If it's the stuff from the Valterra, that was going to be my role-playing avenue for gaining new powers.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So that way I don't just like take an edge every
Right.
rank and be like, I can cast everything now. So if you want to hand them out slowly to me, that's great. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. But
well,
what do you
I'm trying
want
to
to
think
do?
because I did want you for the plants to grow exceptionally well.
So the ones, the blind and the form weapon.
We'll say that maybe
Then let's
it's
say
the most, like an enhanced version of those, like
I can put an extra power point
Right.
into them. Okay. Which
Like,
would
we'll
reduce
allow
my
that.
grow time by a day, which is great because then I can put a rank of armor piercing on my spindle
Right.
root, and I'll bump my area of effect to large for blind.
I'm sure that won't hurt me in any way later.
Bonus
Gossamer has a
sweat.
-5 as a Bane.
-5 Bane?
No, I'm sorry, a Bane. A Bane.
Bane.
Just a Bane.
Gossamer has a -1 on his
He
next
deserves
roll.
it.
He does deserve it.
Oh, I also like
he's a
take an
punk.
old cloak or whatever. I take a bunch of stuff. Just assume.
Take a bunch of nice clothes.
Yeah, just
He
take
does
a
have a bunch there, but it's all like that sheer
ridiculousness.
stuff,
That's
and, like,
fine. Yeah,
yeah,
just
all the
old
clothes
stuff.
are there,
Whatever his
but-
old stuff is. Yeah,
yeah.
sure. Whatever.
Seems to get new outfits made a lot, so
Yeah.
and multiples of the same. So like the ones that are older, you could just tell.
Yeah, it's like, oh, these have dust on them. Got it. Literally does not use. Got it.
Servants like, thank God you're taking these.
Finally, room in the closet.
Hooray. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's basically all that they've been doing.
So so by this point, Avana, you would have made it to Korchia's house.
Okay, so I get to Korchia's place. What does your house look like? I don't think I've ever asked.
Korchia's house is pretty standard, I believe we said. I think it's like one of the freestanding buildings. It's not like connected to anything, I think
Okay.
he said. And they've sort of attached like a glass greenhouse to like a wall that they've knocked down, basically. So basically it's one giant room, which is like the greenhouse and the storage room for the greenhouse, and then one small or like two small back rooms with like a bed room that is also a cookery and like a bathroom. Like that's the second room.
Okay.
Very, very simple accommodations.
Okay.
You know, you can't just come in here, right? You gotta like knock. You can't just open the door. No, you knock first. We've gone over this one. You
But
do
why
it.
first?
Well, because that announces that you're arriving.
But what
It's
if I don't want to announce it? What if
Are
I...
you coming here to kill me?
It feels ostentatious to be like, I'm here!
You've been hanging out with Gossamer.
It's so much.
You want to talk
It's
about it?
so much. Can you please take this? And she like throws like the
Hey!
50 of the fucking dragon giant on the floor. I'm sorry.
Don't throw garbage on the ground.
It's expensive garbage.
Well, let's pawn it then.
Well, I mean, yes.
Talking.
Except for these.
What are
'Cause,
these?
It
What are they?
is Gossamer's clothes, so I can become Gossamer later.
Works for me. You've been practicing transforming into people more better?
Well, I find it is easier when I'm wearing a piece of their clothing, like I did with what's her name.
Horrifying. Truly ghoulish.
Well, it makes the whole thing a little bit easier. The illusion more perfect.
I hate that. Do you have anything that belongs to me? Are
No, of course
you
not.
lying to me?
I would never lie.
I'm gonna roll notice versus persuasion.
I'll allow this.
If you're lying, that's how we do
I mean,
this.
she was going to explain, but that's okay. If you're not gonna wait.
Crud.
11.
Yeah, all beans.
Listen, when something falls off your body, it's no longer yours.
Whoa. You said article of clothing. What the heck does that mean?
I mean, hair.
Have you taken my hair and put it
Skin?
into a spell pot? But don't take my skin. I need that where it
You
is.
don't need dead skin. It's gone. It's dead.
I taught you about how we shed our skin cells.
Yes.
Don't pretend.
Yes,
that
you
this is-
shed them. They're dead. You don't care. It becomes dust. Do you like dust?
Korch pulls out a
I
crossbow.
don't know.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Oh, why?
Get out!
Korchia, I was going to talk to her
Out
at the
forever!
time.
Out forever!
She
Get
like
out.
lays down on the floor.
That's not. I'm right on top of you. It's gonna be a lot easier to shoot you on the ground.
Okay, can we please talk about these? The plan is going
Talk.
belly up again.
Talk. Yeah, it's going belly up.
So she takes the crossbow and puts it like closer to her throat so she can talk better.
This has escalated so much.
So it's like,
All right.
okay, so
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to let you know that
Yeah.
unfortunately no one listens to Gossamer. He's like
Yeah.
awful.
It's kind of a parts. Yeah.
But he's got his charm, but it's like buried very
Oh.
deep.
Yeah.
Like he tries. I'm not saying he's awesome and that I'd like to bone him, right?
Have you had sex with him?
I don't know what I don't
Stop rubbing my finger for starters. Get your finger off my trigger finger. That's a surefire way to accidentally get a bolt through the neck. Stop rubbing my darn trigger finger. I hate you so much. You're my best friend. I would hate to shoot you.
She wraps her hand around it lazily.
Like through the drawstring. All right. Well, now you're just playing around. Now there's no
Takes
point.
it and just throws it on. Listen. So the thing is, he wants to, instead of doing the whole ritual thing, which I thought was a good idea, but he did not.
Yeah.
He forgot about it.
Yeah.
That we should put a stop to the wedding, ruin the wedding. And if he...
Oh, what? Oh, for
I
real?
thought you'd be excited.
Heck
But
yeah, let's do it.
the thing
let's ruin the wedding.
is, in order to do that, I asked him for a favor. And that is to find out where Acantha's being hidden, which is something he can do. He can do that.
Are we sure?
I told him I would not help him unless he did.
Well, if that gets us in, what am I going to be, a +1?
Well, technically Hopefully I could disguise you, but once we find out where it is,
You can disguise me?
probably, but I need to be near you.
Parties are usually pretty long. How long can you keep it up?
Not very.
Don't disguise me. I'll be alright.
Are you sure?
I mean, look.
It's 10 minutes. It's not a long time.
No, you know what? Save the juice. Yeah, your magic juice.
Oh, there. Yes, my
Yeah.
juice.
Yes, your juice. Yeah.
That's another
Just-
way of
just-
putting it.
Keep. Yeah, well, like,
Why is
squeeze
everything
the
juice?
orange and.
Yeah, but we contain juice. Our blood is like.
No
juice.
one calls blood juice.
You've said there are water things inside, and that is what juice.
Water isn't juice, and blood isn't
You-
water or juice.
You've said, wow, did you get the juice from
Alright,
that guy
bring it
that
back
one
in.
time?
Bring it back in. You gotta get back on track. The juice.
Here, guys.
I said we juiced that person because we literally liquefied them. You forget what your little friend Akima did to him?
I mean,
Liquefied him.
that-
That's juicing somebody.
That's true. They have many, many, many rotating jaws.
I didn't know that. I thought they just had the one. They have jaws down the whole way.
Yeah, there's several different animals.
Oh boy! Can we bring Akima to the party?
I mean, it'd be much harder to disguise her.
Alright.
I mean, I could.
Alright.
But listen.
I need us to focus up.
You're the one who are saying words like juice and confusing me with their definitions.
Save your magical energy then, alright?
I can do that.
Fuck.
Thank you for calling it my magical energy.
Fucking Nova, take you. Alright, what do you want?
So I'm trying to understand what we should do here. In the best case scenario, he succeeds.
Okay.
We get the information we need.
Yeah.
In worst case scenario, he forgets, and we have to go through with ruining the wedding anyway, because I know you want to ruin this wedding. You've been trying to do it for a while.
I'm not gonna. I've only known about the wedding for like 3 days.
Right. In these 3 days, you've said we should just poison everyone and ruin the wedding. You've said it like a lot.
I don't recall.
Is that why there's a bunch of failed experiments in here to put people either to sleep or dead?
I was gonna do those experiments anyway. So,
Okay.
what are you getting at?
She stretches up on the floor. She's like, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just feel like I haven't gotten to just sit down for a while. What I'm saying is that we should think about the different ways this can go down.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
Gossamer isn't the most.
I got poison. Want to poison them?
I mean, we could poison them all.
Do we want to poison?
But then, what the thing is
Yeah.
we're not known as poisoners. We're not actually known.
I sell
all the
poison to
time.
that priestess like every week.
Well, they all know that. Isn't it on the down low? Is it?
Yeah, no, I don't advertise. Hey, come buy your
What
I'm
I'm saying is,
poisons from me.
there
I'll-
are people
I'll
in
poison
town
you up
known.
good.
There are people in town who are known for their whole, like, thing, and Adelia is one of those people. I feel like
Oh, so you don't want us to poison because it'll. Okay, yeah.
You
all
get
right.
that?
Yeah, no, that. What if we blow it up?
also Adelia. Adelia blows things up
Also,
every day.
Delia, that's okay. Anybody can slit a throat.
Truth. But there are a lot of throats at that wedding, and I
We
only
only got
have
slit a couple.
2 hands today.
Think about this: we slit the most important throats, blame it on a different noble house, and then the nobles kill each other.
But the thing is, the nobles are sneaky, right?
Yeah,
They would never willingly go and hire someone who is a sloppy murderer.
Yeah.
Not intentionally, anyway. Unless it's Gossamer. We could literally just have
it's-
Gossamer do it.
There have been attempted assassinations that have failed before, right? Like,
Between the nobles all the time.
yeah. No, you misunderstand. That's like a weekly occurrence. I bet we wouldn't be the only people who are trying to assassinate someone at the party.
That's true. Probably.
Yeah.
So, what is the best way to find where Acantha is being held? Besides this Gossamer. Hopefully Gossamer pulls it off, but what if he doesn't?
If you're looking for me to, like, make a plan, crossbow bolt to my head, and They like shoot the crossbow bolts into the wall. There's a lot of notch marks in there. Just gonna unload that one. It's dangerous to keep a loaded weapon in the house. Pulls out a second crossbow. Takes the bolt out and starts to pick at his teeth. I mean, hey, can you make a second me real quick?
Sure.
Actually, you know what? Make an Acantha. Can you do that? You're like good at illusion stuff. We've lured plenty of people in with illusion.
Yes.
Can you do that?
You want me to do it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And she like pulls out of her bag like a scarf from the house that was Acantha's.
Right.
And then makes an illusion and of Acantha, and drapes the uses it as a thing to make the color correct or whatever.
Okay, so you're like using it as like a focus for
Yes.
your... Okay. Do you want to roll?
Oh, yes.
And spend the power points, just in case.
Yes. I don't know if we're gonna...
Yeah, I don't know.
+1, so it's a 5.
Okay.
Success.
Right? Because I got 2 boons or... No, I'm sorry, 2 boons
You got
or
2
1?
boons, that's your last boon.
Okay, that's my last.
Oh, so like, yeah, so then it's good.
I have 2 more banes.
Okay, and where's my power counter?
I don't know. You can just take mine.
Oh, okay. Because I used
Yeah,
my power.
that's
Yeah.
like,
I'll use the bottom thing.
yeah, this Acantha just standing there. Looks like her. You got a 5, so it's her.
Can she like walk around?
I have her walk around.
Does. Walks around.
How long is she gonna last for?
An illusion like this, 10 minutes? Is that 5 minutes? 5 minutes?
What's the duration on the...
5 rounds.
5, so that would be like a minute or 2.
Oh, it's a minute?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like,
I thought it was a
minute
minute,
or two, yeah.
a round.
no.
No.
You can extend it for 1 power point for an additional 5 rounds.
For additional 5 rounds, so I could technically do it for 5 minutes. Or, I'm sorry, 10 minutes.
Alright,
If I spent all my points.
We don't need to worry about that, then. That's fine. We only need her for like 60 seconds. Here's my idea. If she's being held at a Rakanan place... No, Arialtia. Arialtia.
I think.
It's It's the Siler Arialtia Academy, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. If she's being held by Arialtia, and Arialtia is one of the ones getting married?
Yes, Arialtia and Orion is the other one.
Green. Orion's green.
Yes, that's the color.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, green, like leaves, it's green.
Okay.
Okay, so here it is. If somebody would be at the party in Arialtia who is expecting her to be locked up in some sort of torture basement somewhere, saw her walk by in a fine gown, they'd go, oh, my stars, what's that over there? Have a walk around a corner, disappear right quick. This person's gonna panic. Bingo bango, we now know someone who knows where she is. And then we pull them into a dark alley when no one's looking. You know, I don't know. You can disguise yourself to interrogate them, or we don't disguise ourselves and we just kill them. Doesn't matter to me. If we want to be quick and quiet about it, then we don't do the killing. But it's not that hard to hide a body.
That is true.
Toss them in a soup pot.
That takes so long to melt down.
We'll just put the lid on it. No one's gonna look in the soup pot.
Are
right
you eating
away.
humans? Just for me. Do you eat people now?
No, just hide the body.
Oh, okay. I don't know where this was. Okay. Just wanted to clear that up.
the box of powers again.
When it, for me, when you said the soup
Are you
pot.
getting another power?
No, I was just looking at something real quick.
Okay.
Oh.
Lankle does have intercourse, yes.
So, someone asked if he
Asking
cuts.
the real questions in the chat.
Cuss, club,
Oh,
cuss,
no!
club.
That was baiting!
Starting the
That was
timer,
baiting!
starting the timer.
Aw, that was a trick. That was
Cuss,
a trick.
club,
You guys
cuss,
tricked.
club,
That's not even your fault this
cuss,
time.
club.
It
I
wasn't.
started
That
the
was a
timer.
trick.
Cuss,
He fucking.
club,
Oop.
cuss, club.
No.
Take two.
That one was your fault. That was
All right, that was not my. Yeah, that was my fault. That one 100% was my fault.
Cuss, club.
sorry.
Do you want your little presents?
The crossbow.
There
The
you
crossbow actually
Those are
hurt
yours?
me.
It actually goes off.
It
when
goes
you,
off
like,
again.
The one that I'm using. The twang of the string, like. Oh, that's a nasty one.
Ah,
You should go sleep that off.
probably.
Do you want to lay down? You seem like you're real busy from all the drugs that you've been doing.
I've been doing drugs.
You don't do drugs with Gossamer?
No, he does all the drugs. I literally just make him feel more comfortable while he's drugging.
Do you not do drugs?
No.
Oh. You a knock?
What?
Are you a knock?
What's an arc?
Yeah, okay, good.
Okay.
Okay. So
So I fall asleep
And
you fall asleep?
in his bed.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's fine. Doesn't bother.
That's fine.
Doesn't bother Korchia.
No, if it bothers Korch or anything. I just meant like I didn't know if you were tired.
I'm tired. I got shot
You
today
did get shot.
by my
Like
friend.
the morning, I guess.
Well, I guess I'm
Like
gonna
where?
go and buy a nice set of clothes if I'm gonna have to be blending in.
Okay, so like a nice set with like 10. Would that be too low or?
Let me check. I think around 10ish, but
That's what it seems like that, but I have someone double check because I'm a new GM and I don't remember the prices.
yeah. If we're actually trying our best to pay attention to clothing this time, 200.
Cheesy willikers.
Oopsie.
Gosh dang.
Gosh dang it.
Ding dang.
Well, you guys have a lot of coins, so.
Yeah, I'll
dang,
spend them.
So how much will you have left?
Actually, wait. Do we have any fancy clothes, plate, vase, tools, oleum, seal?
I think that's one of the few things you
No,
didn't steal.
we didn't
Yeah,
steal any
we
clothes.
didn't
Yeah,
steal
they would
that.
all probably be moth-eaten anyway. Yeah,
You
I'll
had
buy
just
it.
like the Maltby Recarnan ones that were just in pieces.
All right, so I'm down to 491.
Okay. Did you guys add the 50 from before? Or I don't know if you're doing a joint one or separate for you.
We're tracking separately.
Yeah, we're trying
okay,
to separate.
That's perfect then. Okay, so you have acquired clothing.
All right. Korchia loathes this. Like, noble fashion. We've talked about noble fashion, right? Like,
I know. Did we? I don't know if we
I don't
had
think
a
we
chance
talked
to bring it up
on
here,
stream.
But yeah.
do you want to do it?
Just, I guess what part of it though? So I can
Oh, okay. Well, so like fashion in Valterra is like there's no like fabric and specific cuts of fabric aren't tied to like gender or anything like that.
Nothing. That's what you meant. Yeah.
So like it's tied more specifically to like will this be extra beneficial while working? So like a lot of the time while doing botany, Korchia will be wearing like a nice long skirt. But if you're out in the field, you wear nice rugged pants and boots.
Yeah, the nobles tend to wear things mainly not really for anything useful unless they really are. Most of the time it's just to be kind of like Gossamer at the moment, though his house in particular takes things a bit too far.
They're so ostentatious.
It is incredibly ostentatious. The one that would be the least ostentatious is probably Nerdwall, but even then it's not. Compared to a normal person, it's more not really focused on function. It's focused on showing.
So I buy something kind of middle of the roady. It's nice, but it's not super nice. Like it's not ostentatious. It would probably fit more in line with Korchia's upbringing, growing up in a house that's associated with the court of Nerdwall.
Okay, so yeah, yours is a bit more laid back. I would say that there are some, it's like leaf motifs across, but like
yeah. Korchia actually probably goes for
yeah,
like
like
flower
that's what
petal
I mean,
motifs.
like,
Yeah,
like
for
that.
sure.
Especially in Brianna's Sun, when you have a lot of people just visiting, either loved ones or other things, you see a lot of things that tend to relate to the Valterra because not everyone gets to experience it. So for some it's kind of neat. For some it's terrifying.
Noah has suggested sheer, so I'm gonna say that like from the elbow down, it's like a sheer sleeve, like a kind of
that.
longer flowing sleeve.
Oh, I was like, give Noah a Benny. I'm like, Noah's not here.
Noah's not here. I will take the Benny in his stead.
No.
Is that fair? 'Cause I could
No.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
no,
fair.
I feel like maybe that's wrong.
But yeah, so I'll buy that and
Okay.
sort of, I guess, head back. Like I don't really have too. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop at the whatever it's called now.
Oh, the Bum Bums?
Yeah.
Okay, so all right. As you head to the Blum Blums, Adelia's not here. She has not had a chance to change the name, unfortunately.
You don't have it? Okay.
The first thing you notice is Noreen just sitting at the front with her head in her hands.
Late night.
Oh, what? What are you talking about?
You look tired.
No, this is your fault, actually.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what you did
No.
to my poor Lenkle?
What haven't I done to Lankle?
Like...
You have to narrow it down. As Korchia's like walking back into Adelia's room. Which we already broke the door down last week.
You did.
Yeah, I'm walking. Yeah, I'm just walking right. I don't actually care.
Okay, so she's outside the building. Was going to tell you, but you already walked in the room, and you see that Lenkle has his head, I guess, his face, kind of like this, glued to the floor. He seems to be unable to move it.
Did I glue you to the floor? Was that me? Did I do that?
Korchia, is that you?
Yeah.
Korchia,
Yeah, what's up, Lanko?
Korchia,
What?
Korchia.
Yeah, I'm right here.
I've been looking at everything like you said. I've been looking at it.
Oh, is he glued in the room?
Yeah, he's stuck to the floor of the room. He did a really thorough job.
Korchia walks to Lenkel's room.
You want the Lenkle's room?
Yeah, I take all of his linens.
Why?
When Korchia comes back, they like throw the linens out in front of themselves and only walk on what the linen's touching, assuming that the ground is somehow highly gravitational and also sticky. So Korchia like just throws it right over where they walk and right over Lenkel. Hey, bud, I'm coming to get you. Hold on there, Chief.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know.
I think the only part that's actually it's fine. Just please get back.
What's wrong with you?
It's hard to talk when you're like.
No, I know. Use your words. What happened?
I was investigating thoroughly, like you said.
And you dropped something important and got stuck to the ground?
No.
Are you lying to me?
I was investigating, and then I thought I saw something, and then I went to look closer.
You put your face on the ground and got stuck?
Yes.
Idiot. Well, good news for you. Even with a -1, I still got a 4 on,
Yeah, what role is this?
I am doing Laminae Quintet, and I'm going to be casting, let's say I'm going to try and combine, like, water and earth to make, like a scrubbing solution to just, like, sort of grate at the adhesion. Because I don't have, like...
I know.
Like an anti-bonding agent.
I know.
I don't have any oil with me, so I'm going to just kind of scrub you up. The other option is I cut you up. I assume the scrub...
No, this is fine.
Yeah, I'll do the scrub for you, bud. And so I'm...
So you do it. It's painful, I guess.
Yeah. I will say this, Korchia is doing his best to like make sure that it's scrubbing the wood of the floor instead of Lenkel's face. Like Korchia isn't malicious.
I know.
Yeah. Stop moving. It's gonna hurt a little bit. It's gonna hurt more if you keep moving.
So then I guess after a bit, his head just pops off like a little doll.
Oh, he's dead now.
Oh God, I cut his head off.
I bopped it right off like a Barbie.
Bopped it right off.
Bopped it.
I don't really know why this is like this in this spot, but the rest of the...
What?
I don't really... Okay, there's a lot of stuff here.
I need you to speak in as few words as possible, as accurately as possible, or I'm gonna stick your balls to the floor.
I don't want that.
I know. Spit it out.
I hear...
Don't play games with me, Lankle.
I'm sorry, I just figured for less pain for me. I did what you said to show you my capabilities as both an employee and someone you can trust, which is what I am. Someone.
And I found you on the ground, glued to the floor.
I've been here all night.
Korchia laughs like right in his face.
I've been here all night.
Actually,
Don't worry
really
about
upsetting.
I'm sorry. That's not funny.
Don't worry about it.
Noreen
pretty
sort
funny.
of was going to ask for help, but I haven't heard her in a while.
Well, it's because she was just sitting out front, kind of looking sad.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
What were you looking at when you got stuck? Because that's probably where something important is if she's looking to trap it.
Oh, it was here where my face was stuck to the ground?
Yeah.
But I found, papers and these little throwy balls that she gave us before. They're all over the place.
Yeah, the explosives. Yeah.
Oh, and then there's a secret compartment with even more papers.
Cool.
But this part of the floor is bad.
Yeah.
I don't want you to attach my balls to it. Thank you.
I would literally never touch your balls.
Thank you.
Why would you say something like that?
I thought. Can I go now, Korchia?
I'm not your boss. You can go wherever you want.
Sort of looks miserable and exits the room.
Yeah, bye, Lankle. Thanks for giving me no information.
He was glued to the ground overnight.
Korchia.
I think you should have fallen asleep better.
Idiot.
Avi?
Korchia is going to just sort of like do like a quick rummage to see if there's like any useful things here that maybe he could use or sneak into a party.
Sneak into a
Well,
party.
how about this? Because there's, I guess, can you give me an academics check?
Sure,
Really
absolutely.
quick, because
So do you want academics or do you want research? Because like research would be me like pouring through her notes to like understand what she was doing. Academics would be to like recognize what she was doing, and notice would be just to find the notes.
maybe academics
Okay.
in this case. It's a weird case.
Okay. No, listen, you're the boss. You're the boss. You're the boss, baby.
Don't call me boss, baby, though.
So even with a -1, my last -1, I got a 4.
A 4.
And all this luck's about to evaporate once I start to try and kill people at this party.
Trying to murder me.
As soon as we are trying to murder any of these
So-
people, we're fucked.
Something you notice.
You take a wound.
Oh, god damn it, I'm
That's
literally,
it.
I'm unconscious, so...
Well, you're on
No,
the bed, so-
no cuss club cannot knock you unconscious. You're at -3.
It's an incredibly restless.
We only
bed.
had 2 minutes left.
The crossbow just went off while you were sleeping and knocked you out.
Something like one of the shelves broken.
Just having a bad day. Avana's bad day.
Avana's no
no
good,
good,
very
very bad day.
So, with your 4, you do, as you look around, you see, like, there's various notes piled about, and you check out that, like, weird compartment that Lenkel did find, not the one in the floor, the one in the, I guess, wall, he said,
Oh, it was a compartment in the floor.
where his head was attached to the floor. That
Oh, I thought that he just got stuck to the floor.
No, there's
I missed
something
the
weird on the
compartment part, yeah.
Yeah, like, there's something weird. But the one in the wall, you just access because Lenkel actually found that and somehow didn't die. But if you compare the papers that are out and the papers that are in there, it seems, based on your knowledge of academics, that all the ones that seem to be outside have mistakes in it. All the ones in the compartment seem to be perfect.
So the secret compartment has the good stuff.
Yeah, everything that seems to be outside seems to be, for whatever reason, incorrect in some way.
Well, none of this is gonna help me, because I ain't got the time to make this. So what Korchia would instead be doing is looking for, like in-progress experiments with the labels. Like, I'm looking for the stuff that Korchia can use right now, because Korchia is smart, but Korchia's not an alchemist.
Right. Based on Adelia's system, you are able...
System.
I feel like because you would find this because it's out, so I don't think you need to do a notice check for this.
Could I do a notice check to potentially see if she's hidden, like, the good stuff?
Yes.
If it's hidden behind something that's locked, though,
Well,
I would
I
just
would
find
say-
what's locked rather than finding it.
Right, because I don't know if you wanted to, based on what Lenkel said about the other stuff in the room that's a bit more secretive. That I think requires a notice check, but I think you find some stuff automatically. Is
So,
what I'm
like,
saying.
like healing potions and stuff?
Healing potions are there, but they aren't like normal looking. They seem to also be those round balls that seem to be throwable.
I
And
throw with a healing potion?
This is what she has here, and it's just her kind of just giving two
What's the
thumbs
label?
up,
Okay.
but with sparkles around it.
Aw. Yeah. Timer is up.
Kind of say, Cat,
Bastard.
you're safe.
Yeah, so
have-
how many healing potions can I get?
I would say right now there's 2 here.
2.
It's possible the fact that you know that she just went to the Valterra, that she took a lot of stuff
She
with
took
her.
most of her good stuff.
Yeah, like you do see something here that is like a little weird on the label, which seems to be Adelia, but kind of holding her eyes and running off. That could mean anything.
What does the liquid look like? Is it like bright and glowing?
It is, yeah, like yellow.
Because one thing Korchia is well versed in. I know what it looks like to blind someone. I know that look intimately.
So yeah, there is one of those.
Stick it in the pouch. I would like to roll notice to find the hidden stuff.
Okay. No cuss club is over.
Oh, thank fuck.
You live.
I'm rolling a lot of 5s. I got a 5.
Died.
Got a 5.
Got a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Is there any secret compartments beyond the 2 that we already found?
there's nothing else that's secret other than because the one's already open that Lenko did. One is not. You will be able to do that with your success.
So lockpicking is tied to thievery.
I like to be honest. Actually, yeah, you could do that.
Korchia is not trained in thievery. That's Ivana's job.
Oh, it's not that. I was saying Lenko he got stuck to it, so that part of the equation is out. So you won't get any detriments to the roll. It's basically
right.
what
Except for the fact that I'm not trained in thievery. I would have a -2 regardless. Korchia's not going to pick the locks. Like, don't.
It's not locked. I don't know how to describe. It's the floor, and just one part of it seems to be like.
Oh, so it's just like a false bottom.
Yes.
And the trap's already been disabled.
Right.
Okay.
But you wouldn't notice it.
Hey, Lenko, come here real quick.
You hear some shouting from outside between Noreen and Lenko, and then Lenko walks back in.
Actually, you know what? If he is shouting, there we go. Never mind.
Oh,
You stay out there.
See you, Korchia.
So Korchia just like spindle roots like a crowbar really quick, or like a pry bar, and sticks it in. And then I elemental manipulate a bit of like a rock above it. I'm just gonna stand back and drop the rock so it does it for me. And I
okay, that
like
is
hide
smart
behind a
because,
box.
Like, the more sticky stuff shoots out immediately.
Yeah, I'm like behind a box and a tarp.
Okay. Somehow you're safe. So. Oh, I was excited to get his head stuck to the ground too.
Got it. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Okay, so in here seems to be some weird stuff. You see, kind of like the other round balls, but seem much, much older. They have a dark purple liquid and no markings.
Okay, Korchia's putting that one right back.
Okay, yeah, there's...
No idea what that does.
Yeah, there seem to be 3 of them.
Oh god. You know what? How large are the vials? Like are they like small poison filters, or
What about this big?
and they're like the bubbles?
They seem to be throwable. Seems to be that's the thing she likes to focus on.
Well, that's the scary thing, is her potions are throwable. So I don't know if this is good or bad.
They look very old and there's no markings. The other things you see in there are what?
No markings. Not like a label with words. Like
there is nothing marking
okay.
it.
Yeah, I put those back.
Okay, there is a pile of bones. And one seems to be a sword made of bone in this thing. And also there's a strange mask in there that seems to be made of wood and bone pieces. That's what this is the whole.
Okay. I really want to make camera angles where it's like really tight on someone's face, because it's Korchia just like closing the panel.
Oops.
All
Right. Then.
Nope.
So Korchia leaves with what
right.
what I managed to take.
Hooray. It seems like when you leave, Noreen is gone and Lenkel is now sitting at the front just like this.
Did you get broken up with or whatever?
I don't want to talk right now, Korchia.
Okay, I don't want to listen. Bye, Lenkel. I offered, dude. I tried to be a friend.
Have you?
Just now, and you rebuke me.
It's
You-
my
This
fault.
is my first and only time.
Your fault. That was your one shot.
You want to come back?
Korchia sits down next to him.
Do you think I'm cool, Korchia?
No.
Do you think...
Noreen thinks you're cool, though. I guess because you said...
Not anymore, Korchia!
Probably because you cleaned yourself on the fucking floor all night.
She
Fucking
said she
clown,
didn't even attempt
baby.
to get anyone. She just said she...
No, she just sat there. Oh, she disillusioned with you? I was pulling for you.
Perhaps. Were you?
Yeah. Because then you could have... Both of you would be non-issues in my life anymore. You wouldn't endanger what I'm doing. You'd sort of just be useful.
I'm not even useful.
No.
At
Not
all?
even a little bit, no.
Avana said I was useful.
She will say anything to anyone to make them help her when she needs them.
No way.
Are you fucking serious?
I think I have.
You
a
can give
lot
Lenkel a Benny, yes.
I mean,
I
that'll
will
just...
give like a penny.
Lenkel?
He's got like a plus 20 Dane, though.
He does.
Do you want to be useful?
I would like to be useful.
Do you think you'd be interested in helping me get...
I would love to help you, Korchia.
Let me finish, boy.
Okay.
Think you'd be interested in helping me get Acantha out of old Noble Torture holding?
Do you think I could do that?
No, but I think you can help me do it.
I would love to help.
Do you know any, like, florists, like people that work with flowers?
No, just you.
All right, well then you can't help me.
No,
You're
I'll
right.
find
I
someone.
probably know
I could
somebody.
do things. You saw me hold an
All right,
axe.
look.
I practice.
Lenkel.
moves.
Yes. Here's what you can do.
Yes.
You can carry my bags.
Are they heavy?
Yes. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna come back with me to my place.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the stuff I haven't unloaded yet, and you're gonna go sell it for me.
Sell it.
You're gonna go to my friends.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna sell it.
Okay.
Then you're gonna bring me the coin back, and I'm gonna give you some of the coin. Because then I don't have to interact with more people. You're gonna be my delivery boy.
I can do that, but you can't.
Lenkel gets a penny.
So nice to Lenkel. Thank you.
Truly
well,
shouldn't be.
I just have to make sure that due to no competition clause in the contract I
you
signed
fucking
with
kidding me?
Adelia, just to be careful, I am only her employee, but I am able to help you in this instance.
Yeah, it's what friends do for friends.
Right.
Right? Yeah, you're doing it for... You see, this is why Avana can manipulate you easily.
We're friends?
You're a people pleaser.
I'm pleasing you?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, sure. Come on, Lenkel. You're gonna carry my bags.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Avana calls herself a people pleaser too.
So Korchia goes home, and Korchia's going to offload a lot of the
This is all a mess.
the unimportant junk to Lenkel, like the nerd wall plates and vases, and like the I did the cutlery already actually, but
Right.
like you know some of the plant samples I've managed to bring back, like he's my gopher.
Oh, so Lenkel will do this.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'll
okay.
give him 5%.
He'll accept just your friendship, but okay.
Oh, Korchia will give him 5%.
That's 1 gold.
Woo!
Right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's 1 coin.
He also tells you to tell Avana hello.
I'm asleep.
I know, that's what he just sees. And that
Even 500.
he is sure that Avana is his friend. She would never betray him. I hope that she can read the memoirs one day that he's written once he rewrites them.
So as we're walking there, though, because if Chat's invested in Lenkel, so am I. So what exactly happened with you and your girlfriend? She call you like a beta or something?
What's that mean?
Nothing.
Oh.
Keep going.
She did say,
I'm a soy boy beta.
I didn't want to say that.
Too late.
Too late.
Well, remember when I saved her life? The one time? Well,
Yeah,
it
you walked
seems
into
like...
Avana's house and untied her. Not very dangerous. Well, actually, that is pretty dangerous. Does Avana know you did that? Keep going. Don't mind me. You keep going, boy.
Well, I thought that, that would be enough to sustain a relationship. But allegedly that isn't. Because
You mean fucking indefinitely, you absolute fucking beanhead?
that's basically what she said to me as well.
Beanhead's a very common insult where I'm from.
Is my head shaped like a bean?
No, it's full of beans. Alright, look, Lankle. I'm not really the type to give advice on how to interact with other people. But, if you want my opinion...
She laughed at me, With my head stuck in the she laughed.
Korchia starts laughing.
It's so bad!
Like, Korchia...
It's so bad!
Korchia like to the side, like turns away from Michael, but...
Starts coughing, like, uncontrollably.
Bless you, Korchia.
Thank you. Alright, look. The reason that my thing with Avana works...
Colin wants to take his Benny back.
Can I take my penny back? No.
No, you...
No refunds.
You have to live
You
in
made
this
the Lenkel
space.
mistake. Now you have to
Now
pay
look-
the Lenkel price.
Now look, Lankle.
He might survive a smarts roll down, though.
Lankle. You stupid fucking clown. No. The reason me and Avana's relationship works is because we talk to each other and we're actively trying to help each other. Now, granted, I don't know shit about Avana, but if she asked me to help her, I'd probably do it.
I thought I was
Probably.
helpful. She said that Jeremiah was a lot cooler.
He
Had
is.
cooler outfits.
Me and Jeremiah actually are pretty close now.
Can you tell him to back off?
No, dude. I kind of tortured that dude for a while in the Valterra, so
Oh, that's fine.
yeah. He got it worse than you, if anything.
So it's because we're friends.
Let's not put a label on it.
I think that's 5 Banes.
His friends will get beans.
Langle has Bane.
So what you're saying, Korchia, is that I've looked at this entire thing wrong.
Well, look, you gotta find a friend. I mean,
friend.
again, I don't know how, like, romance or any of that works. I don't care. But from what I am led to believe, and from what I have read and seen, you gotta get a friend first, and then, like, just be friends, but also have sex.
I could do this.
Okay, and what do you do for
Yes,
friends?
yes,
You
I
take,
fuck.
You take care. And now I know that you fuck, but like you gotta treat them well, and like do stuff for each other and expect stuff done back for you. You know, just like I don't know, like how I am with Avana, just normal friend stuff, and you
I
just
do
do
have-
it.
I guess minus you, Korchia. I do have one friend.
Who's your other friend?
I have a friend named Enoch. We go drinking together.
Oh God, fucking.
Keep talking.
Oh no, I don't know what's going on in the chat at all, but I just see a lot of.
No.
Was
that's fine.
Enoch? Was Enoch the fucking cultist with the skull fruits, or is he that really horny, drunk dude?
He was a drunk dude that you impersonated Lenkel.
Yeah.
Who yeah,
He's a Giran, right?
No, he's Wreath of the Forebearers. He was the only one.
I thought which one dances?
The Gearans.
I thought he was a dancer.
No.
He wasn't a dancer.
No, he was
No.
for the Wreath. He was
was,
nearby
like,
to where
super
the
drunk.
drink was.
He was,
Yeah,
like,
he's
just-
super drunk.
He was
Okay.
super drunk.
Noreen was
Okay.
kind of.
That's how I get the
stole his
information on
money.
Noreen.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
how she got the information.
Okay. Yeah, that dude sucks, but okay, sure.
How would you even know that? He's my friend. I was showing him all of my memoirs too.
What memoirs?
The ones I wrote. He was helping me with the editing.
Oh, well, sounds like he did a bad job.
It's like they both should burn in a fire.
All right, look. Just fucking, like, find someone who appreciates you for you, and then be nice to them and do stuff for them, and let them be nice to you and do stuff back for you. You don't just fucking do one thing and then that's it forever. Like, even I fucking know that. Absolute fucking beanhead.
No one's ever thought I was that cool before, I guess.
Yeah,
Who was
so
that?
that's called, like, I don't know. Stockholm doesn't exist. Whatever the rescue term for that is. I'm sure that's a thing. We've rescued plenty of people from the Valterra.
You have?
And they think, I mean, like, enough to know that they usually are like, oh, you're so fucking cool. And then they hang out with us on the return trip, and they're like, oh, fuck. Uh-oh.
I
So-
suppose if it could happen to you, Korchia, then of course it happening to me isn't that weird.
Oh, my fucking God. Sure, bud. Just fucking... Nothing's less cool than trying to be cool, okay?
So I have to be uncool.
You are uncool. Like,
So I'm already starting.
you just stop
He
worrying
puts
about
his arm
being-
on your shoulder.
Alright.
Thank you, Korchia. I feel a lot better now that I got to speak to you about this. I'm going to go sell your items, and then we can just talk about being friends. I can introduce
You know what? You know what, Lankle?
Oh boy,
Fuck.
Yes.
You are so pathetic that I'm taking pity on you.
Huh?
Do you want to be my apprentice? Do you want to learn the ways of the Lamine?
I would love to. Just to be clear, though, I have to mention the non-competition clause in the contract.
Do you want to be a stock boy, or do you want to learn how to shoot fireballs from your hand like this? shoot like a cinder lily ember.
I want you fireball.
Yeah, I bet. One's way cooler.
Yeah.
If you're bad, though, I will send you back.
No.
So do good. Now go sell my shit, bag boy.
He just kind of hops off. So that happened then.
This is not a pickup artist thing. He's just telling him to fucking be nice and like find someone who wants to be his friend.
I don't know. So okay.
I'll walk in and I will
Yeah, you guys.
pour. I'm gonna pour a potion on Avana.
How does that heal me?
It heals you for 1, and then I will perform healing on you.
Which is
Could I?
okay.
Could I try? Thank you.
Succeed then, huh? There is no try.
Well, good news is.
Thursdays.
11.
So that's a hit with a raise.
Yeah, hit with a raise. I'm 1 shy, so that would be 2 wounds.
That's good. Then that's all I have.
Did you have? Yeah, you had 2
I
or 3.
had 3.
3. I used a potion and then I.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm okay.
You're good.
Well,
Why am I covered in books?
I didn't cover you in books.
They're very heavy.
That's a blanket. I like my blanket to be heavy, so I filled it with sand.
is that why your shelf is falling off wall and on top of me? Is that your blanket?
I thought you slept right through that, and I kind of moved the shelf away.
No.
I see that you remember the
I
shelf
have
falling
very
on you.
specific dreams, and that is not one of them.
Well, that's unfortunate for you. You're welcome, by the way. I put a nice compress on your head. Swelling's gone down.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So, Lankle's my fence now, and maybe my apprentice. Also, I think his girlfriend broke up with him, which I
Oh,
get.
man.
He glued himself to the
Whew.
floor.
I think my head was really hit. I thought you said that you made Lingo your apprentice, and wow,
Yeah.
I think that I woke up in a different world. Could you repeat that?
No. Look, we have -1 each on our next roll, just from the stink of Lankle.
I like how the chat has turned.
The chat has turned into
Yeah.
They call us vicious.
I feel like
They're
I
fucking
enjoy this Linkle
wolves.
roller coaster.
for Linkle, it always goes from one end to the
Yeah, it's either-
to the
It's
other.
a
Love or
full
hate.
pendulum swing, the whole fucking thing. Yeah, so I say let's just fast forward and get this done. Do you have anything you need to do before the party? I gotta put some plans together.
Well, I have to wait and see. I have to go talk to him again, see if it worked.
Alright. I bought fancy clothes. You already got fancy clothes, so.
Yeah, I don't need any more.
Actually, do you have fancy clothes? Did you buy any?
Oh,
They
she
cost
makes them. I mean,
You have to buy the materials at least.
no, she's taking it off people,
Free.
and
How many
then
nobles
resew them
have you
into
ki-
dress.
How many nobles have you killed to get fine silks? Spend 200 gold, you motherfucker!
You just want me to spend money. I don't
Yes.
need that much silk. Trust me, I don't.
What are you even hoarding the money for? We're trying to do an economy here, you little shit.
That's fine. She made 50 gold today. I'll pay half of it because I
I feel like
definitely
that
have
answer
half
she
of it.
pays half because She did like the whole
That's
time
right.
like her stuff
Spend a
is made
honey.
from.
Spend a honey.
You killed me.
Right here, bud. Right here, bud.
Oh, this is how much gold I have.
Oh, okay. Well, then this is now how much gold you have.
Okay. Oh, is that just...
It's 100 less.
Yeah!
Unfucking
Wait, that's not true.
Kat, you are
Because I
being
had to
the
add
1%.
50 gold to that. So.
And you added 50 gold to this.
Not yet.
Just, this is your goal. Let's move forward.
No, I want 50 more gold. So I'm going to take 50 more. That's fine. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, 600. I have 600 gold. That's how much gold I have.
And you know what? I'm going to buy another healer's kit because I used all my charges in the Valterra. So,
A what?
a healer's kit.
Oh, healer's kit.
Yeah. It reduces penalties and lets me, like, do my job correctly. And it has 5 charges. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
We good? It's hit me in the eye before.
What?
The antlers.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Super duper.
I've done it so many times.
All right, so do you want to stay around and help me with this, or do you want to go and meet up with your friend tomorrow? You're more than welcome to stay here overnight if you want, but
Oh, how
I
sad.
only got, the one bed. It's pretty small quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to help me with the plants?
Yeah, I can help you with the plants. I have
Alright.
nothing else to do, and really, I just want something simple after what
What's
I've
wrong with
been
that?
through.
My hair's in the way. Leave me the fuck alone.
He's serious with the headbands on.
So yeah, I guess I just spend the rest of the night working on my plants and giving Lankle his 1 gold. And you know what? If Lankle does come back,
He does. But
I would ask if he wants to start his education right now, because I'm actually doing some fairly basic stuff. Like, because all of my plants died, this is actually the perfect time to start the education by showing the planting process.
Okay, so Lankle does come back. Can you roll?
The headband's not chroma keyed out. It's fucking yellow. It's fine. Oh, it is a little bit chroma keyed out.
Oh, that must be what they're talking about.
Well.
You can take mine. I can take it off. Mine. What was I saying?
We have other ones.
No, that's okay. I'll be alright.
Oh yeah. Lankle, can you roll a d4 for me?
Why? Yeah.
It's related to the amount of children that have robbed Lankle on the way back. Roll it. Roll it now. Korchia.
You got a 1.
Lucky. So you lose 10 coin from this.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What? You got.
Well, that's Lankle's cut.
That was the 1%.
That's Lankle's cut.
Okay, so what's left? You have 40.
Oh, I already deducted what I had. I was selling 25 coins, so I only made 15 coins.
Oh, I was gonna give you a little more. Okay, so fine. How about this?
It's fine.
Give it.
You-
It's 25,
don't-
and I would say he like.
You can take my gold. It's fine. I sent Lankle. I should have known better. Punish
Yeah, but if it
me.
was if it was 4 children, then he would have owed like them money at the end of this. But fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm used to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn Lankle into someone who isn't afraid to kick a child in the head.
Wow.
Don't know if that's the answer, but okay.
Lankle is the crime and the punishment.
So yeah, Lankle returns. He doesn't look at you, but he just hand you the coins.
You got a bad price on these.
That's what happened.
Oh, that's not what happened.
That's what happened.
Did you get robbed by children
Hi,
again?
Avana. How are you, my
Look
friend?
at me. Don't look at her. Look at me.
Avana's right
Look
here.
at me, boy.
Hi, Korchia.
Did you get robbed by children again?
What do you assume it's
How
true?
many were there? Because
It was the whole group, but I was the only
live
one that was
here.
able to
I
escape.
live here. I know all about the gangs of robbing children.
So I was surrounded by children,
How many were actually there?
like 2, and then, but one
You could have just stabbed them.
Korchia. No,
A light stabbing scares them off.
it's like.
It's good character.
It builds character.
You think so, Avana? Does it build character?
I've fed a lot of those children over the years, and sometimes they do need a good little prick.
Kick in the chest.
I'll try to kick a child next time. I'll do it. I'll do it for you.
We'll teach you proper kicking technique.
Yes,
Now,
you
do you
can't
want
kick them anywhere, or else they'll. Sorry, I was gonna say you're gonna Houdini these kids, but I couldn't say it.
Talking about Houdini? Yeah, you got sucker punched.
We were talking about that, and we were talking. I was like, no, Houdini did not die from a sucker punch. And
Kat
we were
didn't
in
believe
line
it.
at Disney, and Kyle was like, yes, he did. He died by being sucker punched. And a guy turns around and goes, oh yeah, Are you guys talking about Houdini? Yeah, he got sucker punched.
Like apropos.
Like
of that.
everybody just turned
Just some
around in
dude.
line and said, "Yeah, you're talking
Yeah,
about
Houdini got sucker
He got
punched.
sucker punched." I was like, "God damn it!"
Super funny.
Sorry.
That's fine. I just.
It was.
Yes, he did
Like
get
a
sucker
little
punched,
Houdini.
but I didn't know, and it just happened to be like.
He got sucker punched. And like that was the delivery too. Yeah, he got sucker punched. like
He just really, he
like,
turned around,
almost
stopped
baby
his
cakes.
conversation. Yeah. You guys, are you guys talking about Houdini? Yeah, you got sucker punched. No,
All right.
You can't just kick a child.
You do. You kick the child right in the chest. The children in my neighborhood, the children in your neighborhood might be different, but my children understand that if they get near Old Man Korchia, gonna get a swift kick right to the chest or the head.
So I could be Old Man Langle?
Whatever.
Okay. That's good. I'm going to do my best. We're all friends here.
Again, we're not putting a label on it.
That's fine.
So, here's what we're gonna do. Do you want to start your formal education right now,
Yes.
boy? Good.
Teach me the fire.
So what should I roll to teach?
I don't even know.
Because
would it be academics? Is your knowledge, but you already are knowledgeable of it.
It's like academics. I think academics would work more than persuasion. But
Right.
because I'm so surly, I'll take a -1 because my persuasion
that I
sucks
think
shit.
would be, because this is like a weird one.
Are we are we doing the plants or
I'm teaching him how to
work with them?
work because Korchia there's a lot more than just channeling magic into the one plant.
Okay.
There's a lot going on.
Okay.
Do you want to help
I
me?
can help with the magic of the Valterra, of the plants.
So you want to talk
So I can
Yeah,
do that.
Do you want to assist my role?
Yeah, I'll
with
just
the practicum?
assist.
Langle is
Sure,
really like
roll.
dual. No.
What are you rolling?
If
Dual
it's
masters.
a cult? No, faith. Faith. It's got to be faith.
I'd say a cult would probably make more sense because faith is you doing magic.
Right, but I'm using the magic in the Valterra to make it because these plants are from the Valterra.
Right, but I don't see how that would help me on the roll with Langle.
Oh,
because,
that's okay. Yeah. I guess I would use a cult to teach him.
Practicum.
I
the
think that
practicum
would-
of that. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That makes
Like
sense.
it's a weird role.
Oh,
So yeah, now technically,
I
It was ordained!
got him.
That's gotta be on the bingo board.
Yeah, that's
Not poking
for the
in the eye.
Valterra board. Kyle gets
I
poked
got
by
it.
the goddamn antlers. Ooh.
Okay. 9.
So that's plus.
Wait, don't we have a bane though?
Oh, so that's 8. That's still +2 to my roll.
Oh, that's good.
So I have a +1. Got a 6. Yeah, I'm gonna keep a 6. Lakel's not worth a penny.
Wait, 6 with the +2?
6 with a +1 because I have a bane.
Oh.
And I was surly, so it's actually 5.
Oh,
A lot of 5s.
Yeah. So Langle, due to the help of his two masters who he loves very dearly, he is able to take care of a plant for the first time.
So he's learning how to put it.
He
in
actually is
everything.
successful in attempting, to do this.
You know what I would do then? I'm gonna start my third plant.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a laminate quintet, which is the elemental manipulation power, and I'm going to basically have that as Lankle's starter plant because it was the one that Korchia first learned on.
Okay.
And so it's not going to be ready yet because I'm going to put, I think, 4 PowerPoints in it. So it's going to take 4 days, but I'm starting it, and I want to announce that that's my third plant, and I can't use that plant anymore because I'm at max capacity now.
Okay. So yeah, Langle is good thanks to you two.
You are actually, surprisingly, Lankle, kind of good at this. What do you think?
Yes, I think you have an aptitude for it, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the word, right?
Yeah, no, you're an aptitude.
So
Aptitude.
confident in saying it.
No,
that
you
I-
got it, you got it.
I
You got
knew
it. Hey,
it.
hey,
I'm so
hey,
proud.
look at me. Have confidence in yourself.
I said that with
Good
confidence. I was
job.
just happy.
Good job.
No
Yeah.
one's ever said I had aptitude before.
It's because you've never had aptitude before.
Okay.
You have
Now
aptitude
you-
for this, though. Honestly, I was just doing this out of pity. But you actually did a pretty fucking good job.
Oh, it's, oh, thanks to you two. Can't put a label on it, but
Can you read, Lankle?
yes.
Good.
I wrote no.
Korchia, Avana, you're on my chest of drawer. You're on my chest. I need you to...
Where else am I going?
Just fucking stand for 5 seconds. I gotta get a book.
She gets up.
And
You can sit wherever. If you
opens the chest.
Well, then lay
Lankle.
down.
No one likes a thirsty boy. Also, keep that shit out of my house. I reach in. Not in my apprentice. You are forbidden from having sex with this woman. If you're my apprentice.
All I wanted was a seat.
Shut up. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, you dirty bird. And I'm going to take out... It's a very old, like, well-worn book. And it looks like it's, like... It's definitely from, like, noble presses. Because it has, like, the faded, like, gold leaf trim and stuff. But it's, like, super worn. Like, the cover is, like, the edges have completely rounded off. This is... Think of this like baby's first introduction to magical botany and horticulture.
I'm being introduced.
Yeah, this is what I learned on. So this is yours now. You will have homework. Homework is work you do at home, and then you come back to me with it. And if you don't do it, I'll beat you.
I'll just have to protect things because some thieves destroyed some of my things earlier, but I will protect this with my life.
Give him a knife. All right?
Did not sleep with the knife.
So what happens if I sleep with a knife?
You'll stab yourself. Don't sleep with a knife.
Okay, I will.
It has a sheath as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that was unclear.
Sleep with a knife then.
It's like one of my old
Don't sleep
knives.
with a knife without the sheath on it.
All right.
I
So
will practice
you will
with
be
a knife.
you will be back here tomorrow morning at sunup.
No.
Are you sure?
Do you not want to continue your education?
Well, no, I do. Didn't you say you were? Okay.
I'm not. The wedding isn't in the morning.
It's like in the afternoon.
It's in the afternoon. But guess when Korchia wakes up? Right away. Like,
Early?
way before the sun rises.
Before the sunrise. You want me here before the sun rises?
I want you here at sunrise. Fucking listen to me. I don't like repeating myself.
Yes, sir.
He really doesn't. It's a thing.
He doesn't like it?
No.
Oh, I'll be back. I'll practice with the knife.
No,
Oh.
you won't. We will teach you how to use the knife when you get back here.
Use an axe, but I will not use the knife, and I will be back.
Get out.
Okay.
I will see you tomorrow at sunup. If you are late, you are in trouble.
Okay.
And you know what, Korchia will like shout at some of the children that have like gathered to rob
They're all
him.
holding knives.
Korchia pulls out the crossbow and points it at the children. Go on, go.
We're out.
One kid hobbles away. He's been kicked recently.
So Lankle makes it back unharmed.
God.
Get out of here.
Do you think he would make a good Gossamer?
No. Lankle's more talented than Gossamer.
Exactly.
You'd give it away immediately.
Oh, that's true. Maybe.
Lankle's more talented than Gossamer.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
As you start laughing about Lankle, like a kid does come up behind him and kick him in the shin.
I
Oh my god!
fire the crossbow.
The kid runs off because we'll assume that missed. And then Lankle makes it go.
Somehow.
I missed. It's dark out. I should have put star suckle in my eyes. Korchia goes out and gets the crossbow bolt and walks back inside. You staying here or you going home?
I have to tend to a few things before I leave. So I will go home
Okay.
and finish my dress.
See you in the morning.
Yeah. See you in the morning.
So Avana, just to remind you, you don't have to do anything, but Gossamer did say he would wait for you.
Oh, yeah. In one of his homes, right.
But like
Was that tonight or?
Yeah, 'cause the
Oh,
wedding's
okay.
tomorrow.
Sure, yeah, okay. So I go to his house.
Yeah, now but it seems like you did wait a long time. He just sort of standing in front of it like just kind of looking around though, so it
I just assumed he wouldn't get to it, but I'm gonna go there anyway. Like he would just forget about it. But
which is fair because that is
yeah. So she does go to check and see if he's there, and if he's there, she'll go.
So he is. Havana.
Hello, Gossamer.
I was afraid you wouldn't come back.
Oh, well, last time you told me to come back later, but you didn't give me a time.
I knew as my confidant you would know exactly what it is. Which is now I was only waiting a short while.
Oh, good. Then we're in a good place then. So, what is the news you have for me?
We should go somewhere more discreet.
Okay, then which house?
The one he's sitting
Yeah,
in front of
thank
us,
God.
but he keeps like, yes.
This one? This house?
This one is fine.
Okay. Do you want to go back to your room or?
Yes, we should, but be careful if some brigands have seemed to make away with some of my things. I have so many that it's difficult sometimes to see, but we just need to keep our eyes out. Okay, come on.
I'm
The
surprised
servant
you
just sort of
noticed.
like, yeah, you can wave when you go in, they
Yeah.
take care of us.
Hey guys.
Okay.
I gave them some on the way out.
They're thrilled.
I feel like he's a never nude. Okay, continue. Continue.
We're learning more facts than today.
more Gossamer facts.
So, Avana, I have information for you
Yes, that's why I'm here.
on the person you were looking for.
Very
Which means you'll help me, right?
well, as long as you give me the information, of course.
So I've discovered that it seems to be House Arialtia that has issues with that family.
Well, yes,
don't know why.
We knew it was House Arialtia. We
You
wanted
knew that?
Yes, that's
know
why I
that?
asked you to ask the House Arialtia. Yes.
Yeah, yes. I found out this information.
And which house are they keeping her in? In the houses of Arialtia. Remember?
Which grounds?
Like the grounds? Like which specific house? The minor houses under Arialtia?
This dude's such a fucking idiot. I hate him.
Well, I know for a fact that they don't have a holding area for the people who cause issues with the house.
Okay. Where would they hold them then?
Right. I can't say for sure, but my sharp mind can figure these things out piece by piece, you know. The sharpest of minds. I possess it, the sharpest.
I'm sorry.
I'm so unfair because they're about the same level of confidence.
everything. Fuck! Gossamer. And she like sits closer to him.
Chocolate strawberry.
The wedding is tomorrow, and I very much want to help you, and I will help you.
You're running out of
I
time.
know. So what I'm going to ask you to do is, who did you talk to?
Oh, I was able to speak to some of the students. You see, they're always running about. I figured that would be fine, just to see what's going on. Seems like one of their number was recently taken for messing about in that area. I would never do something like that. No one in my house would be that ridiculous. Messing with the people. The people love.
They very much have opinions about you.
That's what I've always said. Strong opinions. That's
Very
important.
strong.
Well,
Could you scoot your chair just a little bit towards me?
Oh, towards you?
Yeah, you've gone a little far. There.
I'm trying to get closer and closer to Gossamer.
if it was me, and I wouldn't be me. I would never kidnap anyone. But if it were me, I would probably put them in a place that I don't often visit. Like, I have many houses, as you see. This is but one of them. I would probably put them into a less frequented house so they won't be found. But that's just my opinion. I have no way of knowing for sure.
Well, that's fine. Am I still invited to your wedding? I need access to it in order to go and
Oh, yes,
make a mess.
of course. You are willing to help me, Avana.
Yes, but
My confidant.
but the less you know about it, the less they could get out of you.
Secretive.
Right.
Don't forget your +1.
Because if anybody finds out that you knew, it could be traced
That's
back.
exactly it.
So if they
Nothing
ask,
must be traced to me.
so I'm gonna keep it on the hush hush, if you
I
don't
will
mind.
trust that you do.
Of course.
I would hate for any unfortunate circumstances to happen otherwise.
As long as it doesn't get traced back to you, and she like drapes her arm around him. You don't mind what happens as long as it doesn't get traced back to you specifically, right?
Yes, I'm sure whatever you do will be fine.
Then
As long as the wedding is ruined and my reputation is intact.
that is really all I care about, is that you get what you want and what you deserve.
I agree. Oh, this will be wonderful. I will have to be able to get out of this wedding, and then I'll also be able to continue the tomb. Thank you, Avana.
Of course.
So there is something I might need just a little bit of.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if you give me just a little bit coin and a +1? to
Give me your
wedding?
money. This is a robbery.
Just for the wedding, I just need to bring one person with me to make it work, really.
Yeah, I would trust. Let me just go in my drawer and get you some coin.
That would be great.
He opens the drawer, there's no coin, you've stolen it.
More coin. More coin than that. Oh, don't you remember you used that on the drugs last week?
The drugs. Oh, hold on, I probably have something here. And you see in one of his sheer pockets, like, just
The money in your
the money that
pocket?
is there. Here you go. Here's
Perfect.
30 coins.
That will help me get enough.
What's going on?
Here's 30 coins. This fucking guy is now our slush fund.
He literally is.
Yes.
Let's make sure we keep him alive until we don't need him anymore.
My gold is now 666.
A bad sign for the
That's a bad sign for Gossamer.
And if that is all, do we need an invitation to get in, or can we just walk in?
Well, I could give you an invitation. I mean, it wouldn't be traced back to me because everyone's invited technically.
Right, technically.
Well, anyone who's anyone.
Right.
Hold on, I'll go back to my desk. He opens it up. The pens that you stole are gone, but he does have another one.
No, the least used pen.
That's why he has others. They all look pretty similar though. So he does. You okay? You keep like losing it over there.
That's where you got the silk for your new dress. There's bed
Yeah, I just reused all his clothes and bed curtains and things. Yeah, I don't need money.
That's fair.
Yeah, so much as you know that like half of it's gone. You're just like, this is weird, it's missing. So yeah, he writes out an invitation for you and your +1.
That is perfect. Thank you so much, Lenko. Do you need anything else before I go?
He calls him Michael.
Fuck Gossamer. Fucking Gossamer.
Who's Lenko?
Who's Lenko? Fuck.
Are you helping
No.
someone else out, Avana?
No.
That's my pet name for you.
Oh, pet names.
Don't speak for me, bastard. I should call him Gossy.
Oh god.
He's gussied up.
I hate it.
Gossamer, is there anything else I can do for you before I go?
Well, I suppose if you run into anyone else from the wedding, make sure to not bring up either myself, of course, other than to say congratulations to me for
Of
doing
course,
such a great
yes,
job,
yeah.
or that weird issue you're having with your person. Don't let that get out too much because I don't want that traced back to me.
Of course not,
Because I have
no.
been speaking to the students.
No one would know. It would be perfect.
Thank you, Avana. If you want, you can spend the night here. I'm sure it's quite late.
Oh, I would spend the night here, but I have to get freshened up for tomorrow unless you want me to stay with you.
Yes, that's what I'm asking you. Yes, that's what I asked.
I confused him, so he will send me home.
Oh yeah, the nobles are just celestial dragon levels of corrupt and inept.
Yeah,
like
they're
110%.
really bad.
they
100
are.
bad.
What
Yeah.
happened, they were saying?
So in
One
One
Piece.
Piece, like the world government, the powers that be that control the Marines are like, you know better than me.
Oh yeah, they're really awful. Like literally, they're born to
They're all
entitlements.
Gossamer.
They all have
They're all
slaves.
Gossamer.
They all have slaves. They're all awful people. And yeah, they're Gossamers. Where it's like, but mommy, I want that person. I want that
this-
person.
I
I
want-
don't have that person. Now I want that person.
mummy. Get her for me.
Yeah, and they do because they are in charge of the government.
Which is, just Gossamer just sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so sorry you have to deal with
So,
it.
so basically, she goes,
Well, I could stay, but if they saw me with you in the morning,
Oh, that would connect you to me.
right? And we don't want that.
Yeah, I think perhaps with my big brain we were talking about, it's better that you go home.
I'm
I'm glad I thought of it.
I'm so happy you thought of it. Thank you for caring so much.
Of course.
Fucking believable.
My confidant. I would care
I am so confident in you.
Oh.
And she leaves.
Man, how fast do you think we could drain his assets?
So fast.
I thought you were going to say drain his body, and I was like, a blood?
of his juice, as we
Of his
discussed.
juice. I mean, Avana could drain him of his juice. And like,
Stop it. You fucking brute.
Calling the police.
So yeah, I go, instead of going home though,
Okay.
because it's still today,
Right.
right?
It's
Not
like it's-
tomorrow.
Right.
Still plenty of hours.
Like, it is getting late, though.
It is getting late,
But it's not tomorrow.
but it's not tomorrow.
Right. That makes
That's
sense.
good.
It's
Getting
dark.
late, but it's not tomorrow.
Yes, I forgot with that darkness.
So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna disguise myself as one of the students from Arialtia
Okay.
and walk in there.
Oh, into the school?
Yeah.
Okay. So you,
And I'm gonna look like the guy that got arrested.
Oh my god. Okay. So
You're a psychopath.
you don't know his name.
Do I not know his
You
name?
know the girl's name, but not.
That's all that matters.
All right. So as long as no one
Yeah, I mean,
will see you, maybe.
I'll be like, I've been arrested, of course.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
That's fine.
Just to let you know. So
And he's
you
gonna look a
enter
little
the-
beat up. I'm gonna have him look a little beat up.
I like the attention to detail.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to give you a Benny for the attention to detail.
Oh
Oh no.
At least I'm not poking.
I like how I just sort of did Bennies for things that amuse me.
That's how it works.
Abuse me.
So, yeah. The school is still in the noble district, but closer to the more common ones, because they have a lot of students that are both nobles or also from the common folk. They are nicer to one group than the others, but you know. So as you go in, even though it is dark out, it seems to be very well lit. They seem to have some sort of magic and science in some regards to light everything up at night. There, because it's also like there are less students going around, but there are some. It seems like, oh, are you okay, Kyle?
Don't pay attention to me.
Sorry, I was like.
Otherwise, we'll never have game flow.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
Kyle should stop his shit.
So.
I'll enter my GM phase. Keep going.
It's terrifying. So, yeah, it's everything is lit. There are a few students going about. You also see a few students holding various instruments. And there's other things in like the front area of this building. There seem to be 2 staircases going up that seem rather extravagant. But yeah, there seem to be some students with instruments and some students with like trying to do some last minute, looks like creating banners and other things. You assume this is probably for the wedding. But yeah.
Okay, do I remember that girl's name? Because she gave it to me.
Yes, her name is Sola.
So.
She actually seems to be by the instruments right now.
Oh, she's there.
She
Okay,
is
she's
there. If you were going to look for her.
Yes, I was going to look for her specifically.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk as like manlily as I can up to her.
All right, that's accurate enough.
Yeah.
So, as she's kind of dealing with all these instruments, she turns around. Oh, hey, Marcolo, how are you? Marcolo. That's his name.
We got it!
Got it.
Hell
Like, weren't you in...
I just got out of jail.
How'd you even get out?
They let me out because I was so good. Just kidding, I beat up a bunch of people to get out. It was great.
I like it when you make jokes, Marcolo.
Thank you. I had a quick question. Because they
what's
hit me
up?
pretty hard in the face, as you can see, because I'm pretty awesome. Could you
This is not
tell me
all
where we
he
put
was
the
saying.
prisoner?
It's like... she feels doubt.
So that would be.
That was the way that was done. There's some doubt. I don't know what to roll here.
She doesn't know what to do in this situation.
So
I don't
honestly,
even know.
what Kat is doing is performance.
Why do they have performance?
Yeah, like, what if-
Because you are acting.
Yeah, because like you
Fuck.
look like him.
Lying
and-
as yourself is persuasion, but you are performing to be Marcolo.
Okay. I did write in performance, but I didn't put anything.
So then it's a D4 and your wild die -2. Opposed by her notice. Or you could just let her roll. It doesn't like you could there's no right way to do insight in Savage Worlds.
I can do her notice.
Okay.
plus a D4 plus...
D4, D6 -2.
11 is. I love it when my die is missing.
Okay.
So it's still 4, right?
That's a
7.
5. That's a 5.
Oh, a 5. So I succeed.
So she did get a 9.
Oh, damn. Okay, so...
Do you want to spend a Benny?
Yeah, I'll try it. I mean, that's
Oh, actually, hold on. If you want, you could, like, dead ass, you could use this.
What?
What?
I don't think that would work in my context. I don't think this would... Because
Okay.
it says no.
Okay.
I don't know what
Because
it
it applies to any trait.
It does apply to any trait, but in this situation, I
Okay,
don't
so
think
you want to save it for... yeah, okay. Okay.
it doesn't make sense in this situation.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you how to run your character. Oh, yeah, if you spent a Benny, Lauren gets the Benny.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
So
I forgot
that's
that again.
6.
No one does it.
12.
You done it! You done it!
18!
It's Marcolo.
Plus 1. 19.
What is happening?
Okay.
She got 19.
So 19. Where'd you put the resume?
Oh, that is what he acts like. Yeah.
I know, I
Yeah.
must have been kind of tired because for a second I was worried that you weren't you, but you seemed to be you. So
How dare you?
I know, right? Like, that's insulting. You're my friend.
Fuck me, right?
Fuck.
We're in a school right now. We can't say that in here, but we can say it outside. You know they get mad.
Yeah, well, I'm madder than them.
I understand. You were just arrested.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. I can't believe random people would come about and do something like that to us.
Yes, because the prisoner deserved it.
I really want to be friends with her.
Me
I like
too.
her. I like her so
I do
much.
like her a lot.
So, do you think it's smart to talk about the person in front of everyone else while I'm dealing with these instruments? We should probably talk about it somewhere else.
I mean, they don't even know because this is our mission.
I know they don't know, but I don't want them to question it because that's ours.
That's fine, fine. Here, let's go.
Okay, hold on. Everyone, I will tell you what to do with the instruments later. You're going to mess up the wedding otherwise. I'm in charge of it, as we know. So only touch them, but not too much. Okay, let's go.
Perfect.
Okay, so then you guys go off into one of the classrooms. There's no one here because it's at night. She does keep looking out to make sure the instruments are okay. They're fine. They're doing okay with it. Without you here, it's been difficult because they don't really understand in the same way that you and I do about the importance of music and special ceremonies. And
Yeah. I get it.
I'm so glad because I have had no one to talk to about this.
Oh, yes, and I know that. But we should talk about this first because it's more important, and we have to make sure she's locked down for tomorrow.
Right. So, yeah, she's still locked up. We took care of that.
Yeah, but where?
You know, where all the bad students go.
Well, that's the thing. I can't remember. I think they hit me so hard they knocked that information out of my head.
That's exactly what I was hoping you would say.
Wow, they must have hit you real hard.
Do you not see this eye, girl?
I can't believe. Okay, so, like, yeah.
God, I'm just so mad.
It's
I'm so impotently mad.
For no
I'm
reason.
filled with
At the
impotent
wrong
rage.
people. I'm
Yeah,
upset
you
at
are-
you and everyone around me.
You are often
normal.
filled with impotent rage. Yeah.
Okay, so, well.
That plan fell through, Mitch.
Oh, the
The transport ambulance, because no one fucking cares about Gossamer.
It was due to the fact that Gossamer was sure would succeed, and then they
didn't.
they don't, as you see, they don't trust Gossamer.
For good reason. He's fucking real easy.
Well, why don't you show me so that way I know?
Oh, we can't go in there right now.
Well, which building is it?
You know, I guess you don't.
I don't know. Do you
So-
see
Where they're
this?
having the wedding, actually?
Like in the same building?
Yeah, it's one of the Arialtea buildings. They wouldn't use the old lion one.
Oh, God.
Duh.
Oh, wow. I really hit my head. So is it like under?
No, it's off to the side, and then when they're good students, they can come back out again.
Oh.
But I mean, she's not going to be a good student.
Right, she's going to be there forever.
I'm sure. And then I'm sure when they question her and whatever, then they'll probably bring her back. But I mean, I think they were really trying to talk to her sister or something. I don't really know.
Okay, so out of character.
Yes.
The building that the wedding is in it, and are there a lot of little buildings around it, or is it just like one or two?
It is like one huge. They seem to use it for like.
Events.
Arialtea could use it for events.
Mhm.
This one just happens to be here, but it is a building they don't normally use, so it's a good place to put like this weird issue that has arisen with the students that you've discovered. So,
They don't know. This is great. This works out perfectly.
So, yeah, there's this one big building, has a lot of rooms inside, like it's a mansion. And yeah, that's basically it.
Well, I have to make sure that I have everything ready for tomorrow. My best cape and robes.
No, you've kind of failed, and I don't need you to be there, actually.
What? I failed?
Yeah, you're gonna mess it up for me.
Oh, she walks out, kicks one of the instruments, and walks out.
Marco.
Classic Marco Low.
Once I'm far enough, I drop the disguise and walk home.
Okay. Success.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That was smooth.
Marcolo
That
is
was
still
smooth.
in jail.
Thank you.
And now
Not the bassoon!
we just have to set, I don't know, like a table on fire or something.
Honestly, we could set the whole building on fire.
I mean, yeah. That's kind of where I'm going with this. All right, I'll see you in the morning.
I go home and sleep so peacefully
Sweet dreams of tomorrow's fire.
after I water my plants.
I guess Jeremiah is still out cold from earlier. He seems like he's having a great sleep.
Oh, I gave him way too much.
Yeah, you've really messed him up.
I give him something
he's
that'll
dead.
help him wake up
He's dead.
tomorrow.
Okay, so he'll have a restful sleep. And so yeah, you guys are all asleep, and it's the day of the wedding. Oh, so we have to put on the wedding music day.
So here's the problem with that. I needed an account to download all that stuff, and it limited my downloads, so I don't actually have it.
Do you have any of them?
No, like they were all from the one site that I needed an account for.
Oh, but I needed you to do that before.
Well, don't worry. I pulled up YouTube versions of them, okay?
Does the first one use a harpsichord?
I'm gonna fucking
It
kill
needs to use a harpsichord, Kyle.
you. You could have downloaded these.
I couldn't. I was at work. I needed
You had like a month.
No, but I only thought of it yesterday.
I'm gonna kill you.
Well, I had cool music
You're
for the
gonna...
wedding.
We
day.
had cool music for the wedding. F. Smash those Fs.
Albinoni, the Albinoni Adagio in G minor.
Yeah, it was played with
Okay.
a harpsichord.
Stop saying it like
How
that.
do you pronounce
Harpsichord?
Harp,
You keep-
harpsichord?
It's a harpsichord.
Harpsichord. I don't know how to pronounce these.
But you're saying it harpsichord.
I think I spelled it wrong and then crossed it out and respelled it again, but then I keep
But
pronouncing it the way it's correct.
I'm just surprised that it's chord.
Okay, yeah, this isn't harpsichord, okay?
I wanted wedding time.
Is this it?
Yeah, it's wedding day. Are you ready?
That's so dark.
Yeah, it's wedding day.
Okay.
Harpsichord.
That's what it sounds like. Harpsichord. Harpsichord.
Lauren does word bad.
Like there's like someone's getting shit. Like harpsichord. That's how we should kill everyone.
Musicians. No, I don't know.
This is
I put like all of the fire flowers in the musicians thing so when they blow.
So that's actually what I wanted to do in the morning before the wedding proper.
I love this music.
Yeah, it's very dark.
Great.
It's very funeral.
I know somebody.
Okay.
I know, because I am a lamine, I know the florist who is going to be doing these flowers.
Okay.
And I want to see how close we are, you know?
That's fine.
Because I got a joker.
What's that one mean?
So I'm going to say that we're professionals, and this is the joker I get to pick. So we are professional associates, and I'm going to say that we're real close.
Okay.
Obviously. So I'm talking like no questions asked close. So all that I'm doing, I don't need a scene or anything because I got a joker and I don't need
You've
it.
done it.
I've done it. Actually, you know what? This person is also staunchly anti-nobility, but works for the nobles.
Well, sometimes.
So all I'm gonna say is I just need these planted.
Before you even finish.
Yeah. So like I give this person the super powered tickle puff that I've been growing and the spindle root that I've been growing and ask them to place it in the venue. So that way I can come in and get my stuff. And you know what? I will also give them my bandolier of plants just to hide.
Okay.
And to like mark the one that my stuff is in with like a bow of a certain color.
Right, I was gonna say the bow for yours.
No cuss club at the wedding.
The bow on yours is going to be bright yellow.
Bright yellow bow.
And everything else is going to be red. And green.
Okay.
But then one is going to be yellow.
Bright yellow. And so then, yeah, I have my magic plants there, and I would have gone over teaching you how to use the magic plants. Like, they're super easy to use.
Also,
And then my
I would have
weapons
told
are
you
there.
where Acantha is.
Okay, cool. So we've touched bases then.
Right.
Yeah, we're just
Michael
gonna
shows
say
up, by the way. To
Oh,
our- most of it,
wow.
Michael did come.
Proud of him. Oh, I take Jeremiah too.
Oh, hey, Avana.
Today's the day of the wedding. We need you.
What day is it?
We have -1 on our
Sun-
next rolls.
The fire day. I don't remember how we do this.
It's the wedding day.
It's the wedding day.
I did Avana for some reason.
It's the wedding day. You said.
That is better.
Yeah, I've been like
I'm back. Now it is.
asleep for a little bit.
Cool. That's great.
I can't go into town, which we know.
Yeah. Well, I'm not asking you.
No, I'm just asking you to help from afar. We might need help when we get out.
I can help.
Well, yeah.
That's what I'm asking you to
Unbelievable.
do.
I'm just like a little out of it. I don't know what it's been. Just
You were really tired after the Valterra. You slept for like 2 days.
right.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Weird. Yeah, weird. So yeah, we'll call you if we need you.
All right.
If there's a big fire, then just go there.
Plan on blowing up more.
I plan on
tents.
starting. I'm planning on starting at least one fire.
All right.
At least.
I got nothing else better to do.
Hi, Magus Rogue. Happy to have you here.
So.
So.
So you're going to teach me today, this morning. You're going to.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
like-
do the lessons. I mean, like, do we need another role? I figure that
No,
the
it-
role would constitute
yeah,
like the
but
sessions
he's
of
still-
education. So I teach him. Yeah,
Right, he's-
no problem with that.
So you said I can hold the bags. I can hold the bags.
Not today.
Hold the.
When we go into the Volterra and when I need stuff fenced, you're my guy. Bud, we're gonna be fencing so much stuff after the day.
I am.
Yeah.
Well, due to my non-competition clause, I can only do so much without having to do
Again,
my-
your employer is being held by House Arialtia.
Yes.
The other one's not here right now.
Right.
That makes me third in charge of both of your jobs. So you listen
that
to
how
me.
that works?
Yes. Now, read this book. Pay
Oh,
extra close
Thank
attention.
you for subscribing.
Thank you for the subscription, Magus Rogue. Who would you like to give your Benny to? Because I believe that's what a sub does.
Yeah, thank you.
Imagine what a Dom could do.
Stop.
I will
You,
say-
you are never this bad unless you're playing
You're both
Avana.
ridiculous.
Oh, it's an adventure card. Thank you.
I'm
Who would you like to
sorry.
draw the adventure card?
Yeah, Avana.
Oh, yay!
All right,
Glad
Avana.
you like my awful jokes.
So yeah, we go. We put on our fineries and we get going. Let's get the
It's
show
gonna
on
be the
road.
one I always get. I have a feeling.
If you draw the same one again, discard.
I didn't. I got a new one for once in my life. Get a clue.
Ooh.
Get a clue. There's nothing you can do. Sorry, that's a Lindsay Lohan. Play this card for advice from the game master on how to resolve a current predicament or problem,
That's helpful.
or to find all the clues or evidence.
That's very
That would have been so helpful.
Literally
30 minutes
30
ago.
minutes ago, we spent the whole time to get this information.
Well, we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it.
We're gonna
so
use
thank
it.
you, Magus.
So thank you, Magus. That was great.
So,
Thank you.
so yeah, we go to the wedding estate. Yeah.
So you go at the time of the wedding. I gotta take out the map.
Oh God, there's a map.
There's always a map. I have too many papers here.
Honestly, we need to get you a binder.
So the first thing you notice going in is you see a lot of what?
No, no.
Oh, you were just going like this. I didn't know.
What? No.
They're sorry that we got it so
Oh,
late.
no,
Don't
no,
actually
no,
just
we're
say-
gonna use
we're
it.
just
We're
ripping you.
We're ripping
We're
it.
for
We're
sure
going to use
using
it.
it.
We're going to use
I feel
it.
bad.
And they're gonna be
Because there's gonna be some shit. We're gonna need this.
I would never
we're
let a plan of theirs go
110%
successful.
gonna do
No,
it.
I'm joking. They most
There's gonna be a caw moment. Let's be honest.
There's always a
Is that just what we're calling these?
Listen,
Yeah, caw
when you
moment.
have a hatchet and you go caw.
If I have to adjust this microphone for you one more time this session, I'm gonna throw you off a cliff. I swear to God.
Maybe.
Go, go! All right, let's do it.
Okay. So, as you head up towards this Arialtia mansion,
Yes.
there's a few things to notice. One are the amount of the amount of nobles is like staggering. Some are dressed similarly to Gossamer, in greens and whites, but like a lot of dragonfly motifs, but they're all like way out there. Someone is wearing some sort of platform shoes that are about 3 times the size of Gossamer's, which probably is the way to show off compared to Gossamer, and wings that were 3 times the size. So all these people are entering. A lot are wearing like really fancy masks and other things like that.
Now, I need you to listen here, all right? We talked about this before, but I really can't overstress.
Yes.
We're gonna have to break from our normal strategy in here. Let me do the talking. You don't know the etiquette, and I do.
That's true.
Not everyone. Most of the nobles are incompetent, but plenty of them are way more competent than Gossamer. He's the bottom of the barrel.
That's true.
So just follow my lead this time, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna put the lessons you taught me to work, but you're gonna have to trust me on the etiquette, okay?
Okay.
Even speaking out of turn could be seen as a challenge.
All right. So, just a question: which house has the least is like a rival to these 2 houses, or maybe
All of
hates
them.
the fact that
All
this?
of them.
Okay, all of them. So,
So
it doesn't matter
if
which
you
one.
if you want, so right over there. See, actually, are you wearing the antlers? You're gonna have to take those off. Actually, you know what? That would probably fit in here, probably, wouldn't it? Like there are
There's
people with.
another, I was going to describe the other ones
Yeah,
too.
okay. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No,
You
it's
please
okay, because I mean, this is
But
your
we
round.
haven't.
So you know
we're
what?
not
I'm
even
gonna-
there yet. We're like on the way in.
I
so,
point at someone, so that's.
Okay, so for that is actually someone from House Rakarnan. They seem to look a bit more militaristic in what they wear. Their colors are a black and light blue. Their symbol, I don't know if I've mentioned it
Those are the
before.
Bumblebee boys. They're the ones that recruit people from the common ranks. Basically, they're the ones that all the commoners like. You gotta be extra wary of them. Now over there, that's gonna be...
Okay, that is someone from House Nerdwall.
Those are the fucking austerity ones. That's Nerdwall.
Yeah, they seem to be dressed slightly more discreetly than everyone else here, but almost in a way to differentiate themselves and show off, if that makes any sense. So it's almost like too plain, but the colors for Nerdwall are deep blue and yellow. Their symbol is a swallow resting on a branch. So some are holding, like, they have a lot of branches, but like made of like silver and gold sticking out, but it's like plain but still showing off their wealth and prestige.
So they're the ones that believe in austerity, which basically is a funny lie that says poor people don't spend money, but we'll secretly spend our own money. It's a whole grift. It's something that, we would do.
Okay. So.
And then that over there.
Okay, so finally, the last main house. There are minor houses as well going about. So you see a bunch of different colors and things, but the main ones that you see are...
Do I see any pinks and yellows?
You do. There is House Orialty, which you already know. Their colors are gray and deep red. And their symbol's a white mouse surrounded by thorns. The other thing you notice is a lot of students milling about. It seems like they're starting to tell people where to go, hand out snacks. They're using them as some sort of servants for the event.
Is the other person getting married? Like, is it a bride? Is it a groom? Like,
In this case, it is a bride.
It's a bride.
You guys didn't.
So then that's the
look for her.
that's the house of the bride. They're the ones hosting the soiree. Did I cuss? Shoot.
God.
I got stung by a bee.
Make fun of those
There's
bees.
just so many. There's just
Get
so
them
many
bees.
flowers. All those bee boys.
All those bee boys.
All right.
They all wear like swords on their asses.
So that's that. I started the timer. No Cuss Club is active now. And then that's who they are. Oh, that really smarted.
Oh, is it the bee?
I got stung by a bee. Yeah. But yeah. And then you got the nobles milling around. But here's how you tell the minor nobles. They're only going to congregate around people in members of their court and the major noble houses. They're not really going to mingle with each other. It's a whole song and dance there. I think it's time for us to get to the front of the line, though.
Okay.
Okay, so you do go in. I'm assuming you remember to bring your invitation.
Yes.
Just realized
Yes.
Seems to be one of the students.
Did you say the A word?
I didn't say that word. I said they probably have bee things stuck to their booty holes.
Did you say the other word? So you get stung by a bee too?
There's so many
The
bees
hive.
in here.
A lot of bees in here.
That's what, probably from the fresh flowers.
A lot of bees in here. Don't worry.
Many.
Yeah, for sure from the first flower. Now, full disclosure, the tickle puff I sent in, bees love it. So this
Mistake.
may or may not be my fault.
This is all your fault.
But let's not stress it.
So yeah, student. They're the ones in charge of the invitations.
Dang it.
I go right in. Enter the reception hall. There'll be snacks and stuff. I mean, there'll be snacks and have fun at the wedding.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
They look kind of disgusted. It looks like this might be one of the commoner students.
Clean break, no! So the next injury anyone suffers, and this one carries over between games, is double injuries. We got 2 of them on deck.
Oh no! Good luck.
So, yeah.
So just
The ad
The
started.
ads started
The
playing.
ad started.
So just put your head back.
Put your
Close
head
your
back.
Is that what the wedding begins?
It's how the
So-
wedding begins.
So.
They do soft yoga.
So yeah, we enter.
Okay, so there is.
Oh, the next injury suffered by the PCs. Oh, that was clean break. I'm sorry, I thought that was fester.
Oh, so
Well then, the next injury is ignored, which is great.
Thank you. Your help. Thank you.
The one after that we suffered twice though. I'm not sure if these cancel each other out. I don't like the idea of them canceling each other out
Yeah,
because that
let's do it
invalidates
one-
people's bits.
Right.
One
so
and
do
one.
one and then the other.
That feels fair to me.
Yeah. So you are at the general reception area.
How can I
It is.
zhuzh up Korchia's accent to be like
That's
the
an
more
interesting-
formalized version of
You
the
put
way
a lot
Korchia
of
speaks.
whoos at the end.
No, because it's not going to go full. Like it's still going to be Korchia's accent,
Oh,
but it's
then
like
just raise
it's
it
like a
when-
refined version of Korchia's accent. So
Raise
I'm gonna. This I'll struggle with because I didn't prepare it.
No,
Raise the pink.
that's totally okay.
There. Now it is.
Now it's fancy.
Now it's fancy.
All right then, let's head in. Follow me.
Right. So as you enter the
Breath in
reception
else.
hall, they have 2. Like you saw the school yesterday. It's like 3 times the size. The staircases are as well. They go up, but it looks like the reception hall. Everyone is basically on this bottom level. It has a center area that is filled with water, and a statue of what it looks like is actually Silor from the schools, who just seems to be wearing the plain school. It's not red. I was going to say red. You can't. It's just kind of like a marble. But red outfit and holding up a book. Seems to be one of those school books that you've seen previously. It looks like a lion might have been here though, because in the water itself there seems to be a lot of floating crystal dragonflies that are around to make it like cooler. Do you kind of notice as you guys
Like
go around?
bug corpses or like enchanted like floaters?
More enchanted.
Okay,
floaters.
so it's like really bougie accoutrement.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Something you notice seems to be this clash of ideas for this.
Nothing.
Okay.
Please continue.
Can't read that out loud without getting hurt. So no.
Oh, we could. There's no cuss in there.
So there's this kind of clash of decoration is the first thing you notice. For everything that seems somewhat laid back or based on like the schooling or the history of the nobles, seems to be like a lot of that to kind of show prestige. There's always something really tacky put on top of it, around it, or just covering it completely. So you can imagine there might have been some difficulties getting their ideas to mesh. And as you go around, there are, I guess, I don't know if you should give like notice, right? I don't know what you guys want to look for here. There are a ton of nobles, and I can tell you what, based on what you guys want to do.
I mean,
I think
would you recognize any of these people? Because I will.
I don't think she would. I think a lot of it is like seen in passing because she's been like hanging out with Gossamer, but like from afar, really, because he didn't want people to see her.
Right.
So, if anything, she's listening to a lot of the conversations because she wants to see who really dislikes this union specifically.
Okay, in that case, would you roll? I guess it would be noticing then to overhear.
Yeah, that would be like eavesdropping.
Okay, because you are nearby someone who's here to visit.
And also for my common knowledge plus aristocrat, I got a 4. Common knowledge to see because you wanted to see if we recognize some of these people. Is this all the big to-dos? Are the house heads here?
Yes.
Oh no!
Kind of everyone.
Oh no! Oh no! That means that there's a lot of guards.
Yes, there's a ton of guards here. This is
no.
a big deal.
I thought this
Gossamer
was
is ahead, so they are all here to either watch him succeed or fail in whatever he's trying to do here. This is a big deal.
Crud.
I'm afraid of why you would be worried about the guards, but yes, go.
Because we're gonna mug somebody
That's really
and free someone from prison. Of course, we're worried
You'll
about
be
the guards.
fine.
Bug fuzz.
So, you get anything?
I got a 5 minus 1, so 4.
Okay, so you did succeed. Something you do begin to hear is a heated conversation between, looks like someone from a lion, based on a ridiculous outfit, and then someone from Nerdwall. They are,
The nerdiest of walls.
the nerdies.
They're the austerity people.
Yeah. He, it's seems to be male presenting. They're in their 50s. And they are fairly tall, fairly thin, wearing a long robe. The branches seem to come out really large, almost like pauldrons, if it makes sense on a robe. It's ridiculous. And they have a lot of thorns on them. And he just sort of is arguing with a lion person. I can't believe how disgusting this display is. After all the things I've sent here, all of the various notices about how they are falling from the path, I can't believe that Gossamer would think this is the way that he should conduct such a ceremony. And I can't really believe that Talola also would agree to this, but I'm sure that Gossamer must be to blame, not anyone from House Arialtia. And the person from the lion is just basically, no one's standing up for Gossamer. It's like, yeah, you're right, actually. Gossamer really shouldn't be the head at all.
He's the pits.
He can't even handle the tomb. We have so many successful ones in the Valterra, and this one has been failing hopelessly. To lose a worker in the middle of the project? Why can't he hire another? It doesn't make sense. Well, I think it's better to perhaps not focus on these large displays and instead focus on the people who are being buried themselves. And the other person is just like, yes, Claudio, yes. At that,
Oh, shit.
yes.
That's Claudio, and
Yes.
I cussed.
Yes, you did. So I don't know if you want to. Well, it was your notice, so
Are you at 2?
No.
Why you have 2 there?
No, I have 1.
Oh, you put 1. Okay, yeah, I put mine on my sheet. That's all.
Oh.
We track. No, you don't. You can track it over. You remember. I don't care.
Oh, I put it on here so I know, because that way when I roll, it'll be there.
So after getting stung by another bee, I excused myself to the powder room to attempt healing.
Okay, the powder room
Lauren's a little quiet.
Lauren is a little quiet. Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
You should probably turn it a little then.
No,
It's
it's
my
the
voice.
microphone that I have to.
And Claudio's
I have
voice
to
is kind of
adjust.
quiet too.
Yeah.
I'll try to be louder.
Okay. Project a little more with that voice. It's hard, but you'll find the
I
balance.
could do it.
Okay. Basically, they were talking about how they hate Gossamer. It was basically the gist of it, and they lost a worker.
Yeah, they lost the work with the tomb. So you kind of overhear a lot of that. He mentioned the pamphlets. You did see those around town talking about returning Brianna's son to the church, specifically, because I don't know, Claudio feels like it's been a mockery of what the actual church is, but the church hates nobles now, which is a new development. So yeah, you kind of overhear this cool dude, and yeah, I don't know, you can
That's fine.
you
That's fine.
Yes. Is it better? Can you hear me?
You run the game. Let me handle the technical stuff. Like,
I don't know
you
the
focus on that.
technical
I got it. Don't worry.
Well, no, it would be like, because you rolled, what did you roll again?
Oh, I was rolling to cure my wound in the powder room.
Right, the powder room. That's what I was looking for. Because the powder room, is actually to the, if you enter the reception hall, it's to the right.
Did you actually map out a powder room? Does it actually say powder? Hey, I used that exact layout in one of the Betwixt adventures that I ran.
I did over everything.
Yeah, that's how I did mine.
That's how I did it.
A little. Okay.
Oh. I'm still too quiet.
Yeah, it's next to Cat, which is bad news bears, but...
We just have different voices.
All right.
We got this under control.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have... I don't know, you're in the powder room. It looks like... Because you are in the washroom. So hold on, that goes past... I wrote so many notes on this.
It's okay.
I didn't know he was going to go to the powder room.
I got stung by bees. I was just making an offhand goof.
So, in that area for the powder room, Sola's actually there.
Who?
Sola, the girl that...
Oh.
Sorry, but, like, she's there.
I'll take the wound. I know. I gotta stop cussing.
Oh, did you...
Okay.
Technically, you lose one, right? And then you get double, so...
Yeah, I gain one back, yeah. So Korchia, before, like, I guess they see her, like, sort of, like, pulls the stinger out and puts a little stuff on.
So anyway, yes, but I guess the power... Sola is dressed like she kind of was before, but she has, like, the red robe on, and it's a little bit fancier.
By the time I notice her, has she noticed me?
I would say yes. This room is filled with
Crud.
mirrors, so, like, as you walk in, she's able to see your reflection.
Crud.
Oh, hey. Aren't you like that guy that, got Marcolo arrested?
Very sorry. No, that's too crusty. I'm very sorry, ma'am, but I'm a bit distracted right now. I can't be bothered to talk to the help. Excuse me. And I start to, like, apply a little powder to the mark.
Oh, that's kind of insulting, actually. Oh, wow.
Excuse me? Are you talking to a guest in such a crude way?
No, you don't understand. I'm in charge of the musicians.
And that gives you the authority to insult a guest?
Yeah, I have an important part in the ceremony.
Well, I suppose that I will simply have to ask someone to do something about you then, if you're going to be so flippant.
Oh, I wouldn't want that, I guess.
No, I suppose you wouldn't. So perhaps you should apologize to me before you continue along your way.
Would this be intimidation, I guess?
Yeah, that's definitely intimidation, which I don't have.
Alright.
Because I'm interacting with nobles, would aristocrat come into play here, do you think?
She's not a noble.
Right, but I'm acting in a way that is...
Does it?
Like, in
I'll
the
allow it,
form
but
of
does this
nobles.
normally work when talking to other nobles, or in a general sense that I don't know?
It works when I'm using stuff that would be associated with being
Then
a
I'll
noble.
allow it. Okay. Yeah.
And in this case, I'm pulling some real noble garbo.
Okay.
You don't have to approve it, but...
No, I needed to know exactly how it was written. If that's how it is, I would allow it.
So I got a 5. Because
You're
the
getting a lot
minus,
of
the minus, I mean, like, look, you can see
I believe
them.
you. I'm not...
But, like, yeah, the +2 cancels out the -2, so... Excuse me? I don't think I would ever associate with someone like you, student, so if you'll excuse me and get back to tootling the flute, or whatever it is you do here.
I cannot believe, but, like, okay, I'll go.
And I immediately look back and
Just
start
try
working in
not
the
to,
mirror.
like, cause too much of a commotion.
Are you accusing me? And, like, I'll, like, talk to some of the crust around me and be like, the nerve of that one. Could you believe that?
Students,
am I right? Please, let's go get a drink on Gossamer's coin.
I'm sure he will be. This is all.
Come, let's get it. And I'm gonna start to schmooze with
Right.
them.
That's fine.
Time's up.
So
Fuck! That one was brutal.
This is like...
And then I get rid of the one. Okay.
You, I guess in the reception hall, Avana, you're the only one who's there right now. Mm-hmm. From the top of the steps, you see two people start to come down. Mm-hmm. One is a woman. They seem to be from House Orialtia. They have really long black hair, fairly stout, and really sharp eyes. They are wearing, I guess, there's a red gown with multiple layers. So it almost looks like the students' cloaks, but if it was like in a cool dress form. And Gossamer's there. Gossamer. So imagine like a cape, right? Mm-hmm. So, but it's like the wings from before, so it splits into two, and it's sheer, and the length of this thing is beyond understanding.
Beyond human comprehension.
I really want to know, is the robes he's wearing sheer? Can we see all of him?
Can we see his cock and balls?
Okay, that's
very important.
Hold on, Lauren.
He just really
Lauren?
loves
Can
sheer.
we see his cock and balls?
Hey, I'm sorry.
Lauren?
Wait,
can we see
I
his
didn't
cock
hear
and
you.
balls?
Can you
Can we speak into the microphone because the audience can't hear you?
Yeah, they can't hear.
Can we see his cock and balls?
his cock and or balls?
no. We do not.
Can we see his lankle?
I will ban you both so hard you won't even know it. You'll just know it in your hearts because I won't even have to say it. You'll be banned. So, he's wearing little shorts though. But then it's sheer over them. So it's like
He's not wearing anything in his little shirts and everything is just sheer.
Yes.
the
There
big
are
His shorts are so jeweled though.
Oh yes, that's what I was getting
bejeweled.
There are crystal dragonflies all in the little shorts. He's wearing like not really a crown, I guess, but there is like a statue almost of a giant dragonfly. This dragonfly has little additional capes on the dragonfly of additional wings that are all green. And his shoes, I don't even know how to describe the shape of this.
Magus Rogue can see if aristocrat would occasionally apply to an intimidation in the way it was. So I just want you to know that the chat is with me on this one.
Well, I was with you too. I just wanted to know.
No, I know.
I agree.
I know.
That's why.
No, I know.
And now you're
Now please get back to talking about Gossamer's cock and balls.
I have no points.
The outline of his dick.
Thank you, Max.
Okay, so the best way to describe the shoes he is wearing, you don't know how he's walking in them. So imagine a dragonfly, right? But it's this upright like this.
Oh,
Is that the cod piece he's wearing? Is that a cod piece?
Oh, dragonfly codpiece, where you can see the outline of his shoes.
I said shoes, everyone!
Lauren, I will give you one of my bennies right now if he's wearing a dragonfly codpiece. You know what? I'm going to use my benny to invoke a story element. He has a dragonfly codpiece.
Right,
Here
so
you
I'm
go.
gonna
That's
quit
yours.
The game now. Valterra's over,
That's
guys.
yours? That's yours?
So he's wearing a dragonfly codpiece.
I spend my bennies to bully the GM. Y'all need to get on my level.
And it's still on the tiny shorts. The tiny shorts do not
Yeah,
change.
absolutely.
I hate all of you. The shoes.
Chat's cheering bits for dragonfly codpiece.
What?
Don't make the rules.
I guess I do not make the rules.
make the
I am
rules.
here as
Chat
only
tells us what to do.
a figurehead. So the shoes are like this. There are wings coming out of them, but they seem to go on a point at the end of the dragonfly, and he's walking in those as he goes down the steps.
Lovely.
He's gonna do well. He's gonna do well here.
And he's holding onto the railings.
Oh, of course, for dear life.
Oh,
yes, for dear life.
I desperately wish I had elemental manipulation. I would cast a little gust of wind under his legs.
You don't have it?
Oh no, all of my stuff is in the flower vase that I haven't picked yet.
Right, 'cause that's gonna be in the.
Wise Lost Carol, thank you, Greg.
I don't know what happened, but I'm
Lots
concerned.
of clips.
This game is
Don't even sweat, bruh.
Yeah, the flowers aren't here. They're in a different. They're in like the wedding ceremony area, which is
Okay.
since you used this map, I guess. It's in a different area.
I mean, I don't know what you made each.
Oh, I know you didn't.
Yeah. I used that for the time manner in the.
I love this map. I was
It's
like,
good-
I'm
it's a
looking at
good
so many
map.
maps. Like, this is a good
Yeah.
map. Because I was gonna draw it by hand. I'm like, nope.
Same.
What was I saying? Yeah. So he's holding on to the railings. He gets a look at you and kind of just looks like this as he's holding on, but then looks away Looks
Yeah,
again.
she just
Looks at you.
she purposely just like doesn't look directly at him, like looks at his wife to be, I guess.
Yeah, she was totally focused on the best expression because you're pretty good with understand. She wants to get this over with.
Yeah, I figured that. I am going to cast
Yes.
No.
empathy.
Do you have empathy?
I do.
Oh.
A caster forms an emotional bond between himself and the target with a successful arcane check. Knows the target's emotional state and the most basic surface thoughts. Gains a +1 with persuasion, performance, and taunt rolls against this person.
Did you switch
Yes.
confusion for that?
Yeah.
Ah,
Because
we
I
trained.
never used confusion once.
Right.
I don't
And
think we
it's
did
been
use it.
I've never used confusion, so that's why I was like,
And
I'm not
this
gonna
is
use
Even
it.
when we
good.
blew
This
up
one
that one
seems
base.
better
Yeah.
because
Empathy's so like you have such an excellent build
Right.
for a social manipulator.
well,
It's
that's
so good.
empathy also works with the Valterra and everything else because I can use empathy on animals.
Chad asks,
Exactly.
does Avana have actual empathy?
Yeah.
That's why she casts it.
No, I was believing in
It's
you.
to make up for a detriment.
She has to.
A deficiency.
She has to
in
cast
empathy.
it. You don't know her life.
You don't know my life.
So if you don't mind rolling,
Oh yes, yeah. I'm gonna cast my
this could be.
Don't forget to add your wound penalty to it.
right.
I forgot to add my wound penalty to the previous one, but it was. I would
know.
have
Yeah,
said
you
that.
had
I -1.
bonuses for
Yeah.
I want to cast a Benny. I'm gonna spend. a penny.
This one goes to Lauren. That's the last one that goes to Lauren.
Hooray.
And Lauren, if you don't spend them, just give yourself extra bennies next week.
That's fine.
Okay, so
Because right now I haven't really needed to.
14.
Yeah.
Or is it 13?
14?
8 plus 6 is what?
8 plus 6 is 14, minus your wound. Don't forget your wound.
So 13.
Uh-oh.
You've succeeded.
So I want to know
So
her
you-
emotional state and her surface thoughts.
So you have a +2 on all intimidation, persuasion, performance, and taunt rolls against her.
Yeah.
You're gonna be her best friend. You're gonna hold her hair while she cries and throw ups in the bathroom.
I didn't know you had this spell, and that's going to make things very interesting. So
Next one goes to the Grave Master too.
I'm so happy.
You're gonna have 4 extra bennies next week
Yeah.
when the fight starts.
When the fight actually
That's so bad.
comes.
That's so bad.
Okay, so the
Crud.
emotion that you're sensing seems to be like almost like a steadfast determination. Based on what you're sensing, it's just because it's just surface level. It like it seems to be wanting to get this over with. There seems to be you sense a lack of, I guess, empathy for Gossamer in any way. She's not looking at him at all.
Everyone fucking hates this guy.
Yeah.
I can't stress this enough.
I'm crying.
It's not even like hate. It's like a lack of any emotion
Yeah,
towards this.
It's a void.
It's a void.
Yeah,
every
like
time,
not even
every time
really
it's like.
disgust.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And the surface level thought you hear is, I can't wait till she ruins this thing.
Oh, she knows. She knows.
I didn't say that. I
Yeah,
just
no.
said that was her surface thought.
She might have hired someone.
Someone
Remember when I joked that there were other assassins?
Now
So you read her surface thought. You do with this what you will.
But
She either knows it's me or has another assassin.
my money's on the other assassin.
No.
I
I know who this. Catherine knows what's happening.
Do you?
I do.
Uh-oh. Oh no, is this someone from your story? Oh no, is this our psychopath? We haven't seen her yet. Well, she would be good for starting a fire.
They have one in their prison.
So Gossamer greets the crowd. He thinks about, like, he almost does a half wink at you, Avana, but thinks better of it because he doesn't want to connect himself to you in any way. And she's
Right.
got the big brains, you see.
Jesus.
Welcome everyone to my wedding. I'm glad to see he sort of trips on the stairs a bit. To the lovely Talola.
You spent your PowerPoint, right?
I did.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Okay.
Oh wait, I went backwards. I only have one left. Oops. Sorry. Now good.
Talola, dear, is there anything you would like to say to the crowd? No, not particularly. Okay, that's fine. Welcome. You can enjoy, plenty of the decor. I hope you like it.
he stumbles a bit more. Tolo's already at the bottom. She's already made it. He's kind of struggling with the shoes. If you would all be willing to join me in the wedding reception room, I promise it'll be something spectacular that you will love for generations to come. I am in charge of all of this, and therefore nothing will go wrong.
See what I mean? This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. All the irons, all about garish displays and nothing. Please, with the horns. We're at like a public event. Please be careful with the horns. If we have to whisper, just please stop poking me in the face with them.
It's not intentional.
It hurts.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. I just want you to be aware of them because they hurt my eye very bad. Oh, I think they're about to say something. Were they about to say something?
Well, actually, someone from Rakarnan actually comes up and
To us?
yeah, nice horns.
And she bows and she's like, thank you.
And Korchia, like, in their mind goes, just like we practiced.
If anyone comes up to you, bow and say thank you.
Curtsy.
Percy, say thank you.
If you're wearing a dress, you curtsy.
Yeah, so I guess people start heading to the wedding ceremony area, which is all the way to the right.
Is the yellow ribboned plant in here? Or is it going to be is it going to be in the next? I don't need, all I'm asking is it in the reception area?
It is in the wedding ceremony area. Yes.
Okay, so when we go in there, I spot it. Okay.
I
Okay.
have an idea.
Oh God!
Would one of you, if it's okay with you guys, want to roll a d6 for me?
Oh God! I rolled the d4 for Lenkel's robbery. Go for it. Nice.
It's a 1.
Hopefully low is better.
Okay, that's fine.
Collie that's poked is the center of the bingo card. It is the free space.
I'm sorry. I don't
It's okay.
mean
No, it's
to.
okay. No, that was Korchia doing a bit
I know,
because it was poking me
when
in the
you
head.
were in me, when you were pointing at, I meant,
That's a terms of service violation. We're done here. Twitch is gonna cancel us. We gotta move to
I
Mixer,
know when
everybody.
you were pointing.
Twitch, Mixer.com/Best Brigade. We'll see you there, okay? Or BPB Games. I don't know.
That's not what he meant.
See you on Mixer, everybody. Bye. I love you.
I meant when you were pointing and you were next to me, this kept hitting your glasses
Yeah.
the whole
No, I
time.
know.
And
No,
I was
I know.
thinking about it, and it kept going into you, and it came out wrong.
It's fine. I'm used to it. I've been married to
Do you
you.
like hurting me?
We've been together for over a decade. I'm used to
I'm
this
so
shit.
sorry. Sorry to say that.
Pull yourselves together.
I'm so
Mitch wants you to pull yourselves
sorry,
together.
Mitch.
I'm sorry, Mitch.
All right, it's a 1
We
more.
just lost all of our viewers. Way to go.
It just went straight to
It
0.
went straight to 0.
Lovely. So, as you're all going in, you notice, I guess, would you guys give me a notice check, actually?
Oh, notice?
Sure.
Notice.
D6.
Damn. And don't forget your wound penalty.
Okay.
I fail.
Oh, it's a 9.
Even with your -1?
Yes, it was a 10.
Okay.
I just realized something weird that...
You're right. We bumped up to 8.
Oh, no. Okay, sorry, what did you get? I just realized.
I got a 9.
A 9, okay. And what did you get, Korchia?
I failed.
You failed. Okay, that's even better. So you, as
What is
you-
that? No cuss club is off. Fucking mean.
So as you're walking in, you notice that someone turns towards both of you, smiles, and looks back. Looks back to kind of go inside. This person has... It seems that they have some branches, but the colors are slightly different on their outfit. They seem to be like pinks and yellows. They have a bunch of birds on top of it too, and a semi-long cape.
Our house symbol is the rabbit, by the way.
Thank you, because that was the one thing I didn't have.
Fuck.
But the birds are there for a different reason, just for support. Yeah, they seem to have a crest with a rabbit, but they make no effort to talk to
you at all, but they do seem to just kind of notice you and smile blankly and keep going. So yeah, you guys make it to the wedding reception. Hooray! Oh, what is your idea?
I had an idea.
Oh God.
So what does that flower do? You told me about it, so I would know.
Which flower?
The flower you snuck in here.
Well, I snuck in Spindle Root, which you can turn into a weapon, and Tickle Puff, which all you have to do is just give it a little tap.
And it'll fuck
A little
it.
tap, and it'll explode into a large burst template of
I
blinding
will give you a
spores.
Benny for this idea.
I would love to hear it.
Did you have a flower that would like increase like flammability or anything like that?
I didn't have a chance to
make it?
make Cinder Lily to bring with me, but I do have Cinder Lily in the yellow vase, which Korchia would have told you like that one's in there, but that one's too complicated. Like I need to do that one.
What does Cinder Lily do again?
It makes fire. It's elemental manipulation fire.
Perfect. Okay, so the thing is, that's what I wanted. So this
Right?
is an ostentatious wedding, you would say.
I would say so.
So they would definitely have like people with magic powers who would make like fireworks.
That seems right up their alley. Yes.
Yeah.
I want this Cinder Lily to be placed very close to those fireworks.
Oh no.
No. My Cinder Lily container.
Yeah.
Again, I have to use it.
No, I know that.
Okay.
It's just
But,
placed there.
but it would be a shame as if Arialtia's very well trained magicians made a boo-boo.
Okay. I see where we're going here. And Lauren, you get that Benny because it has been taxed to you from a woe.
I would give it back.
Give me more! I'm just on my last
You guys make it difficult because I keep wanting to give you guys stuff. And I can't do it because I gotta be me.
I just needed to move it.
Alright, can one of you roll me a d6?
Yeah, sure. 2.
Okay. Okay. Not a big deal, don't worry about that at all. So everyone sits down for the wedding. Somehow, between the course of this room and going past a few rooms to the next one, Gossamer has made an outfit change.
Figured.
It's the shorts are still there. I will keep the cod piece.
You
have
can't get rid of
to.
it. It's
I have no
actually
choice.
You're
illegal.
contractually obligated.
Illegal.
But it seems
I
like
forgot to describe our outfits.
Oh, yeah, go
Oh
ahead.
yeah, let's describe our outfits.
You
Yeah,
go
yeah.
first.
Okay. I was gonna make mine up while you did yours.
That's what I was
but-
gonna do.
Okay, I'll go first. So like we described earlier, Korchia's outfit, it's going to be kind of like a very long dress. And like we mentioned before, it's going to have that sheer sort of see-through fabric from the elbow down with those very long sort of flowing sleeves. The dress is kind of like belted in various locations, like it almost has like a harness, cross harness in the front, and then it'll have like kind of like a hanging belt on the side, and then underneath all of that, Korchia is wearing like the combat trousers and like
You guys are ready to
the boots. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what Korchia is wearing, and I'll say as far as like accentuation goes, Korchia would be wearing like eyeshadow that sort of like smokes out, and maybe like ombre lipstick or something like that, like a purple ombre lipstick.
What are the people with the thorns everywhere?
Those are the mice.
And the mice are colored how?
Red and black.
Oh, the mice are Arialti, and they are the red and gray.
Red and gray.
The ones with like the branches coming out are Nerdwall. The person who you saw was seems to be like a different sort of house. They are their crest was a rabbit. Their clothing was more pink and yellow,
Okay.
but they had the thorns coming out.
It was weird.
And like the branches like Nerdwall. And the thorns were just out of it, maybe to like support the wedding and
Right,
stuff.
right.
But yeah.
A lot of people are probably wearing thorns.
Right.
Right, yeah. So, She is probably going with her like horned motif because that is as close to what they are wearing as possible. So she definitely has like the some more branches going down her arm that are like with this glossy kind of fabric. She's trying not to pick a solid color that goes with any house. She's trying to keep it very neutral. So whatever color isn't on that spectrum, maybe you guys used green already, I think, right?
Yeah, but even different shades and stuff. Like you can
Yeah,
have one that's
so
more
it's-
like close to the earth or something.
Yeah, so it's more of like a green and a purple kind of a thing. Like
So
what
we're
she
matching. We're both kind
Right.
of wearing greens and
Okay.
purples.
purples, yeah. Probably close to what she's normally wearing, but it's a little bit more extravagant with the branches going out and then that sheer material around her arms where it flows down a little bit. And then the top, it's a very like off the shoulder to a deep V. And then she's wearing a lot of the different like things that she's acquired, like jewelry that she's created and stuff like that. She has of course her antlers and stuff like that, but the bottom is a little bit more full, the skirt. Underneath she's wearing like I mean like it's easy to pull off and be like a thinner skirt to make it less ridiculous. Because, you can't really run in those. And her heels, she took one of...
You're not wearing Gossamers.
No.
Are you wearing heels?
Well, yeah, she can wear whatever the fuck she wants.
I'm asking. Because Korchia would have been like, are you sure you want to wear heels? We're about to, like, set a place on fire.
Yeah.
All right. Live your life, I guess.
So what she does is she has, she modeled something off of Gossamer's where it has a point, but
It's
instead...
like wearing white at a wedding to upstage the bride.
No, but she...
A lot of people, by the way, from House of Light are definitely doing that to Gossamer. Just
Oh, yeah.
100%. I already mentioned, like, they already...
Yeah,
Sucks.
no, 100%. But no, I think she would have based it off of that when she like did it and actually filed the bottom to be flat, so if you run, it wouldn't
Smart,
sink.
too, yeah.
So that way, it is actually more of a practical to walk on.
Rather than Gossamer's at a point currently.
Yeah, no, it's got like a flat bottom, so that way, if you are running, it won't sink into the ground.
All right.
You guys are both practical and cool.
Okay.
So I guess we take a seat at our table.
Yep, you do. In this room, it's basically a large square. There are various flower arrangements. I'm assuming you guys go to the one with yellow on it?
I mean, I need to... So
Well,
I'm going to need to find a time to discreetly get it out of there. Like, I can't just do that.
no, I know, but I'm just saying you would sit at that table is what all I'm saying.
Oh, it's not assigned seating.
No, I don't think he would have thought that far.
So
no.
then, yeah, I post up right there.
I honestly, like, do not think Gossamer was so focused on the decorations and things, and Talola did not care about any of this in any way. So, this is...
Is anyone else at our table right now? Like, anyone of consequence, or is it just some schmucks or nobody?
Well, let me describe the room first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, this is...
No. Please. You are the captain of this ship.
Speaking of captain. So the thing about the tables. Like, you remember I guess the other room had, like, a big water thing? So each table is actually, like, a small pool. On the top are floating, like, things to put stuff on top of, including the flower arrangement in the center. It seems to be on top of, like, a little floating thing. This is not practical in any way, but each table has this. Also, in the front of the area seems to be where the actual wedding is going to take place. Behind them, is like a little thing for the musicians. You see Sola there. She's kind of looking around. Probably for Marcolo, who is still in jail because you guys.
She told him not to come.
Oh yeah, that's my fault. Then I forgot. I don't know but even then, I think she would expect him to actually show, and that's something he's used to.
Yeah,
so
he
that
probably
forgive me for
knocked
forgetting.
down
She
the
actually
door.
said that she would have expected him.
I'm
there.
not trying to fucking narc on
No,
you.
but like she does expect him there. And so yeah, they're all there with the instruments. They have what does look like things by that area for fireworks. And people are just sort of taking the seats. You do hear grumbling about the fact that there is no assigned seating.
So that's par for the course.
What?
So assigned seating is par for the course.
Oh yeah, that's of course. You know, it's customary.
Course.
Gossamer is an idiot.
Gossamer's a dipshit.
So at your table, the person who was looking at you earlier actually sits down at it. That's where it just sits.
Do I see this person sit down?
The tables aren't that big.
So yes.
Yes.
Immediately just like drop like right down the powdered face. It's a lovely event. I'm surprised Gossamer could pull it off. Don't you agree?
Jalen, aren't you going to
Squeeze
say
like
hi?
pinches your hip. Like this is like the things have gone bad sign.
Oh, okay.
I'm sitting right in front of you. You haven't seen me in some time.
I'm terribly sorry. Who are you?
You've forgotten me after... It hasn't been that long.
Oh, heavens! Oh, heavens! Oh. Laura did not bless me with a good memory. Macho, you've grown into such a wonderful young looker. It's been so long.
Pets
Too
one of the
long.
birds.
Is it a real bird?
You don't know.
No, like what's the bird look like? Does it look like a real bird or a metal bird?
It looks like a metal bird. You don't know what she did to it.
Oh, it was a
Knowing
bird.
her, nothing.
It was a bird.
It was a bird.
Oh, this Avana. Actually, did we have fake names? Did we agree on fake names?
Did you?
I guess. Yeah, who cares? Nobody knows who I am.
Actually, yeah, okay, so then yeah. Avana, this is my cousin Matcha.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Avana.
It is a pleasure.
Any friend of my cousin is a friend of mine.
Oh, I would just call us friends of convenience.
How unfortunate. I was hoping that Jalen would make more friends.
Yes. So, I'm surprised that you're here. I figured House Nerdwall wouldn't abide by such ostentatious displays.
Not at all. Of course not. But it's better to see these things as they happen, so that we know to learn from the mistakes that are made.
That's fair. That's fair, though I know that being one of the only minor houses to escape and change from Oleon to another house might make things a little bit awkward here for
Oh,
you.
no. All of that is in the past.
Is your father here?
Of course.
Wonderful.
I'm surprised he hasn't come to sit down yet at the table.
Oh, I don't want to bother him. I'm sure that you have plenty of socialite things to do.
Well, yes. We came all the way from Black Hill to come here for the ceremony.
Oh, that's great. They're finally letting you do things on your own. You see, I remember, Avana, when we were children, she was something of, well, let's just say that my uncle did not have high expectations for her. But that's okay. I always knew you would come around. Everyone else said you were kind of a airhead who only cared about the finer things in life, but I knew that you would get your head on straight.
Well, who doesn't love the finer things? I mean, if anything, it was a little bit odd that you would want to run about the woods, but we're understanding where we're from.
Of course you are. That's why I would appreciate you, perhaps, maybe saving the gossip about me being here for tomorrow.
And why is that?
Well, because I simply would like to enjoy a quiet night with my good friend here. Isn't that right, Avana?
Yes. I was just going to compliment you, my lady. I love your dress.
Oh, thank you. I've had some people make it for me back home.
Oh, really? Well, they did such a wonderful job.
Thank you. It's too bad that neither of you could get anyone. You really should ask me next time.
Oh, I don't want to bother you. I figured
You
you were
never do.
you were still busy with some party up in Black Hill.
Well, there's no bigger party than this.
That's fair. Silly me.
That
I'd
is-
leave it to you to know where all the parties are.
You're right about that.
We're friends with the bride.
Oh, that's strange. I've never seen you around before.
Oh, that's okay. Maybe we're just very close.
That's interesting.
You know how nobles are. The best friends are the ones you keep secret.
I mean, I wouldn't understand anything about that, but...
Well, I mean, that's okay. I mean, your father did say that you are usually lacking in empathy. A little bit.
I don't know where you hear these rumors.
Empathy. A little bit.
Okay, sure.
You know, the miracles of
I was trying to save my points or juices,
Well,
you put it. But okay, sure.
The miracle of
I'll
being
try
able to
it.
understand
While they're
other people.
distracting each other, I will do so. Fine. I was going to save my, as you put it, juice, but fine.
Well, here's the thing. Korchia is emotionally compromised right now.
Okay, fine.
I have to roleplay Korchia overextending.
Ugh, I have a -1 right now.
Yeah.
I only have 1 Benny.
You want to spend it?
Yeah, I'll use it.
Oh.
Okay, so
That's way
a
better.
6.
6. So
surface.
empathize, you can read surface thoughts. The surface thought that you sense is disgust at Korchia. It seems like he is getting under her skin in a way she doesn't like. And I guess emotion-wise, what's a good word for this? Definitely not happy at all, but not even involving Korchia, just being here in any way. She... What's the word? I'm losing the word. But yeah, she doesn't seem to be happy to be here, and it feels like it's a lot of effort for her to do so. But that's what you seem to sense from this.
Okay.
Well, don't let me keep you. You can go about and overindulge, and just like old times.
Overindulge? What do you mean?
So, like, just to sort of show where Korchia's coming from, like, to Korchia, she's just like a fucking socialite, like, idiot.
No, I know.
Yeah, okay,
Yes,
okay.
like,
okay.
that's why, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I just wasn't sure. Okay. Oh, you know, just like you usually do.
Well, I mean, it's right to indulge in the things you like.
So then, don't let me keep you. There's no need for us to continue this.
If anything, this is the perfect place to overindulge, don't you think?
That's true, there's the safety measures in place.
If there's safety measures, why, I guess you're right?
Well, of course. I mean, the host and the hostess have put in all of their resources for something like this.
That is clear by these, the interesting decorations. I hope you like it as well. This is your first time.
It is. How did you know?
Well, like I said, I've never seen you before, but it...
You see, she's something of a woman about the crowds.
I love crowds.
There isn't a single piece of gossip she doesn't know. She filled her brain with nothing but gossip. Not a single useful skill in there.
I have some useful skills.
I understand.
I'm sure you do. Oh, we tease each other.
I understand.
Oh, well, I would like to know more about you when we have the time.
I'm an open scroll.
Oh, lovely.
How
That's a good
quaint
idea.
a scroll, right?
Well, you shouldn't make fun of people for the things they have access to.
Well, I don't make fun of you for not knowing what books are, now do I?
I've learned a little bit back home. But yeah, I would love to show you sometime. Maybe when I head back, as we're all friends here.
Of course, if you invite me, my lady, I will come.
Oh, thank you. Well, I suppose I'll head back with your uncle now. And
Yes.
I will see you soon.
Of course. Thank you for the opportunity.
No problem.
Honored.
Appreciate you going out of your way to say hi to me.
I mean, if one of us should do it, right?
Well, one of us remembers the other, so...
I'll see
Have a
you
good
soon.
evening, yes,
You
of
as
course.
well.
Oh,
Oh, mwah, mwah.
Goodbye.
Did that woman just kiss me?
Yeah, it's normal. I warned you about the kiss, and she's a fucking idiot. She's not gonna the only danger she has to what we're doing here is that she might blather to my uncle. Also, hi, I don't think we've had this discussion before. I'm a noble.
We will discuss this when we are not here.
I appreciate your discretion.
But we will talk about it.
I have nothing to hide from you, Avana. Now that you know. Before, I would have kept hiding it.
Would one of you like to roll me a d6?
I think it's your turn.
Yeah, it is.
See what's next.
A 5.
Ooh. Okay.
We're going through a fucking randomly generated series of awkward social encounters.
Okay.
Did we describe like what she looks like beyond what she's wearing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Her hair is black. It seems like it might be long, but she currently has it curled up in like 2 buns that almost look like elaborate nests. It's not as ridiculous.
Like Princess Leia buns, but like
it's
woven
almost like
bird
loose,
nests.
Yes, for her little birds. She.
Asshole.
Leave her alone.
I hate her. I hate her so much.
She has dark brown skin. Her eyes are brown. She's. I wouldn't say like she's like average height.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's average height.
Cute. I would use.
Oh
to
yeah, and
describe her,
she is
like,
adorable.
cute.
She is adorable.
Weaponized cuteness.
Right.
Weapons grade cuteness. Excuse me. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, and she did leave a cute little bird for you, Avana. I don't know if she had so many on her person.
I pick it up, I guess.
I take it and I put it into a glass of champagne. and then I put the champagne glass on a bussing table that takes it away.
I hope someone drinks that.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know what happened to him. That was a real bird at one point. So,
Oh no! Well, whatever.
It's gone now.
Progress.
I could have saved it, but I can't now.
Progress.
So it looks like Gossamer and Tallulah have made it to the front of the ceremony. Like I say, Gossamer has an outfit change. Tallulah did not bother in any way.
She's great. She's great. Shame we're gonna have to kill her.
And you can still read the surface level thoughts, right?
That's for
no,
5
it's
minutes.
for like my 5 minutes.
Totally okay. That's totally okay.
If anything,
How long has it been since the party started?
I would say it's been about there was about a half hour in the reception area, and here it's been about 15 minutes, and now the ceremony's going to start.
Okay. In 15 minutes, you get a PowerPoint back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
What was she thinking, by the way?
Well,
Did I get under her skin?
you did.
All right.
But she seemed to be disgusted and not wanting to be here at all.
Okay, that's weird, but sure, all right. Oh, ceremony's starting.
Okay. Hopefully they'll do the fireworks before and after, so we can get started.
All right. So once the ceremony starts, make sure all eyes are up there, and I'll pinch what we need from the false side of the vase.
Okay. I would keep an eye out as well. I think there might be someone else here.
You sure about that? All right.
It's either us or someone else.
Well, you keep your eyes out. You'll keep your eyes out. I'll keep my eyes out. We'll get it done. All right.
So Gossamer does show up. He goes in front of everyone, including his future wife, I guess, who he's totally ignoring. Welcome everyone to my wedding! It took the time to come here and witness this special ceremony where I will be, well, really impressive as you all get to watch, and then I marry someone, and you know how it goes.
Is everyone watching Gossamer? Or are they, like, not paying attention?
They are watching Gossamer talk. It's hard to, like, not watch Gossamer talk.
Okay.
As he's talking to, Sola, with her musicians, begins to start, I guess, a different song, that if you don't mind playing it.
Sure. What's up?
It's the
second song?
Symphonia one? Did I think I put second? Did I put that second?
Symphonia?
Yeah.
Okay. You keep going, and I'll just put it on when I get it. Actually, would you be able to roll the thievery to get it out?
Do it what out?
My stuff.
Oh, I could do that.
My weapons.
Yeah, that'll be easier if you want.
Because you are, again, the one who's good at that, and I am not. Symphonia.
9.
Okay.
You get it so good. You don't even have water splash in the weird pool table that you have. So
No, literally, I walk up. There's a student. I bend. The student watches as I take it out, but he's too busy looking, and I walk away.
Success.
Korchia, number 2 in D minor.
I know what I am.
All right.
I bend and snap up there.
This?
It sounds right.
Okay.
So begins to play.
Jeez. Gee willikers, mister.
So yeah, Gossamer continues with his speech. Is there anything you two want to do? He has not started the fireworks yet.
Yeah,
Yet.
I mean, I got my shit. Now I'm just waiting.
Okay. Yes. Yes, Tallulah, do you have any words for the crowd? No, I don't. Okay!
Fuck, I'm gonna feel so bad killing Gossamer because he's such a fun character. Oh,
I'm gonna
it's a
miss him.
shame. I'm gonna immolate him with these fireworks.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright, officiant, if you would begin the ceremony.
While he's doing all this, could I make
Yes.
a notice roll to detect?
Yeah, I guess I'm also watching for this other person, so I'm going to see if it's just us that he's talking about, or us, or she's talking about, or is it another person? So I'm going to look for
Okay.
other people that are paying attention, because everyone else isn't.
Right.
Should I support you?
I have a D6. You would
I
probably
mean,
be better.
we're the same nominees.
So then,
So yeah, I'll support you. Yeah, I'll take it.
it's a 4 right now.
I got a 4 as well, so we got a 5 together. All right,
Another
but
5.
It's something.
still nothing. Nothing bad. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna spend a penny. That one doesn't go to you, but
I
got 3 of them. I might as well, right? Like we're at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I still got a 4, so I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
So yeah.
So with just a 5, everyone seems to be focused on Gossamer. But you are looking around, and the thing you notice is in the front with the musicians, Sola replaces the paper that she is reading from with something else.
It's Sola! It's Sola! Good, we get to kill her! I'm here for violence.
So yeah, she also before was trying to conduct things, I guess. She doesn't seem to be doing that anymore. They're still playing the music. So the officiant is a very, very small elderly lady who just seems to just kind of enjoy being here for a good time. They're not from I guess Lore Nova in any way. Lore Nova, you actually notice, does not have a presence here.
There's
at all.
no church presence.
Yes.
Are there any are there any religious presences here at all? Like of any faiths?
For the nobles, I will say the majority of them worship the Lore Nova religion. For many of the others, like the Wreath of the Forebears and things, they tend to camp off, say Brianna's son. They would not be invited. They're seen as too low in comparison. The Girins, you know about them. They just wouldn't want to come.
Yeah.
Some here do practice the religion of Silvagaio, but they don't really have any outward, anything to really show that. But there are some nobles who do practice that as well, which is popular compared to the other ones that wouldn't. The other ones would not have a presence, but the majority would worship Lore Nova, but the Church of Lore Nova is not here.
Okay.
As you know, I guess the head is not keen on the nobles. So, right. So all right, it's time to get married. Ready to get married?
Okay.
Yeah.
This seems to be the one thing that Tallulah did offer, because the person seems to be wearing the red robes. This might have been done on purpose.
Ah, good. Marriage. She leans lightly into Korchia, but is careful not to touch him. And she says, "I think it might be the musician that we met earlier."
What? Oh, she did say you mean the one that we? Yeah, all right, with the guy. Yeah, she was in the bathroom. We had a close call there. I managed to scuff her away. But you think it's her? My money's on the old lady. But you're better people person than I am. So what do we do about her?
I don't think that's music in front of her.
I don't understand the question.
You said there was music in front of her.
Yeah, she's a conductor.
Right. She replaced what she was conducting.
Is there bardic magic in this world, really? Like, I know that all of the magic is kind of powered by belief. Like, would that be an assumption that Korchia could make?
Not in the sense that, like, it would be more like ritual if that was the case.
No bards. Got it.
Would you, I guess, because there was no check that you were able to see that was able to see that. Now that you're aware of it, I don't know if it would be academics or...
I mean, if you learned about it in a book.
If it's something that you would learn through rigorous study, it would be academics. If it's something that you would know about by studying the arcane or the eldritch, that would be occult. If it's some sort of special song, performance might apply to that. Like, it depends on kind of what the nature of it is. What are you thinking?
It's another weird one.
Okay. So with weird ones, sometimes I settle for both. Like, I'm just like, roll whatever. Like,
okay. In
that's
this
because
case,
I'm
you
a
could
people
give me
pleaser.
either notice or academics. I think those
notice or academics.
Right. I think one of those would be best.
Oral academics, I guess. I'm gonna spend a penny.
All right.
What?
Nothing. I was gonna use empathy, but it's fine.
Oh. Well, that wouldn't help me, unfortunately.
No.
I got a 4.
Okay. Actually, this would make sense for you in this case because you can tell that the type of paper and everything that you see, what seems to be written on it from where you are, is similar to what you saw in Adelia's room. On those papers that we're lying about.
Like formulas?
Formulas.
They're formulas. That's the shit that Adelia does.
But I mean, it looks just like Adelia's papers.
Oh, like the penmanship marks.
It looks like one of the ones you saw in the room that were scattered about.
That's Adelia's papers. Is Adelia a spellcaster? Like, is she a wizard? Do I know anything about
She
that?
is not a wizard in any way. She seems to make a lot of those balls that you throw and something happens, guys. Yay!
Those are Adelia's papers. For sure. They're... with the successful academics, like, would I sort of know what this paper is pertaining to if I, like, sit at a table that's closer to her and, like, get a cheekier look at it?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Should I do, like, another notice or, like, a stealth to sidle up there without getting caught or something, like...
You can. Is there anything that you would like? Because I know you were thinking like spells. Is there anything you want to do too? I just don't know for both of you to do. See,
I don't know if I should. Trying to think of something to do in this situation.
Right.
That's really hard.
I will say too, because we got the initial notice result. Another thing you would notice too, she seems to have grabbed some, minus the papers. She did change the papers. She did grab something. She's holding something.
She's holding something.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. So based on these things together, you could imagine.
Oh, and she's like looking at the papers to see what the mixture is to activate it.
I know what to do. Okay. When you go and move out of your seat,
yep.
I am going to cast. What time is it? 1, 2, 3.
10:35.
Yeah,
So,
we'll have to.
Yeah,
that's okay.
We're winding down. Whatever's about to happen will probably be the climax.
I am going to cast illusion, and Marcolo's going to be there, next to me, at the table.
Holding hands.
Why?
No, he's eating. He's having fun. He's having fun. He's eating at the table.
Okay, so when she turns around, that does take her
like
back.
I imagine he walks out of the bathroom and like he looks like he walked out of the bathroom and sits down next to me.
Yeah. Oh, so you're like gonna have him walk in front of her
and sit down next to me.
So Sola just kind of turns around and stares at Marcola, and then stares at you, Avana, her friend, who she loves, I guess.
When she's distracted, I'm gonna sneak up there.
I'm hoping he can see her. She's distracted.
Completely.
He can see her, and maybe he won't want to blow up her. She won't want to blow up her friend. These are my 3 things that I'm trying to do to save our lives.
So fucking good.
What is happening there?
16, 19, 18 stealth.
Okay.
God, you are the win.
So I'm getting real close
You
and
jump
seeing
from
what's
shadow
going
to
on
shadow.
there. I get real close. What's the formulae?
Okay, it seems to be some sort of concoction to create smoke. But like you can't tell too much. The thing, since you did get close, you're able to tell though, it is one of the papers that you saw that something is wrong with it. This is not a real one. She must have stolen this from the room.
Is she looking back at...
She's looking at them, kind of waving at Marcolo and looking very... waving boldly.
So Korchia sort of looks at you and gestures like...
Now?
This... No, like, this is bad. Should I say something?
Oh, I don't know. She don't like you.
And then Korchia goes...
She's
And
more...
then which one?
Oh, fuck. She, gestures for her to come over to the table. Both of them go.
The band is just like...
One second.
Like, points to the wedding happening earlier.
She's trying to tell you that the one you have is a defect. That one will blow up in your hand. It'll take it clean off. Trust me. I know.
Sir, I told you to not cause a commotion.
I know, and that's
Go
why that
away.
smoke bomb in your hand is gonna backfire. That one's actually got too much powder. Blow your hand clean off. You want to live your life with one hand, you're gonna listen to me. If you want a distraction and a commotion, you leave it to us. How's that sound?
My friends are at the table there. If you want to conduct this orchestra that I'm currently dealing with, you can. But I...
No, look, listen. If you're gonna set off a smoke bomb, that's fine. That'll do what I need it to do too. But it will kill you.
What are you even talking about?
It's in your hand, lady.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I don't know what you're talking about, mister.
All right, fine. Blow yourself up. Can I make a persuasion to try and like...
She, like, right now her goal is to get... Yeah, you're gonna have to, because it's like, meet my friends, Avana and Marcolo.
like, look, Marcolo, he told us what was going on. So...
Marcolo wouldn't tell you anything?
And yet he's there holding hands with my friend.
A traitor, I guess.
Can I get a bonus on the persuasion roll to play off of the Marcolo?
I'm
What's
like
the bonus?
feeding him pie.
Now it's becoming... now she's angry.
Now look. What's the bonus?
I invited her to feed him too. She has no problem with
Marcolo's
this.
still in jail. No one's about to even look for him.
No one cares.
I got a 6. Just saying.
A
6. I'm just saying. Between it exploding and Marcolo being with us now, we're happy to cause a commotion, but not that one. Why don't you finish this lovely song and then meet us at our table? What do you say?
So you don't want me to set this off right now, is what you're saying?
No, I'm sorry.
Like to wait till later?
I'm just saying wait till the fireworks. And then don't worry, we'll take care of it from there. We can be friends.
I don't know, because you're kind of weird, but...
Well, all I'm saying is, Claudio Nerdwall's kind of looking at us because we're talking a little bit too much for his liking, so we might want this conversation to be cut
I'm
short.
gonna get in so much trouble.
Yeah, you'll get in a hell of a lot more trouble because now he
I'm
sees...
gonna get such a bad grade.
He sees the smoke bomb in your hand. He doesn't know what it is, but if you do anything, he's gonna know it was you, so I'd be careful.
Well, I'll wait till the fireworks then to throw it, and then you leave me be.
Sure. Again, throw it not at people, unless you want to throw it at Gossamer. I'm sure the bride-to-be won't mind if you do that for her, right? Because again, it will explode and kill somebody.
I know what I'm doing.
All right, you have a nice night. Beautiful music.
I know, I made
Cross back to the table.
Now she's playing up and glaring at you and Marcolo the entire time.
I kiss Marcolo on the illusionary head.
Traitors.
So yeah, the wedding is going
Oh.
well.
It's going.
Yeah, it's going. Gossamer does keep turning to look at you, just expecting, I guess, something.
She's just nodding.
Wink at him, wink at him.
Wink.
I would wink, I just physically can't.
She winks.
Gossamer can.
What Gossamer can and does.
Gossamer does eventually, as they're about to embrace as couple, point to the fireworks so that they go to send those off.
I immediately, like, behind my, like, glass on the table, I put the cinder lily. Excellent.
So, like, how do we do this?
Oh,
Do we
actually, you know
roll?
what? I don't want to do the cinder lily. I want it to be even more vague than that. I'm gonna take out the whisper willow, which is air, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blow the firework in a different direction,
Gossamer.
like at the table, like it was a bad wind that came
So you guys are going after Gossamer
in that direction. I'm not attacking him, but I'm making it go in that direction because I very much need for everyone's attention to be there so we can start what we need to do. Also, ideally, I'll catch a tapestry on fire. Hopefully the one behind the wedding table is the most expensive one in here, because that's what I'm aiming for.
Oh my
Well,
god.
you are correct.
Nailed it.
So, you do...
Gonna cast a spell.
Oh, yeah, you have...
Cast
Oh, boy.
magic.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Did you do it?
yes, I got a 6.
Okay. So as the fireworks go off, the little old ladies, yay, yay, as you, no, you just hear as the entire front is hit with fireworks.
Oops.
Gossamer's sheer outfit does start to catch fire.
Good.
If he attempts to put out the really, really long train
It's never gonna
that
happen.
he has, it's going to be
So
impossible.
flammable.
With another
now?
roll, with a 4, I shoot some cinder lily over to the fireworks that are still on the ground and like pull.
Oh my god. It would be funny if you were trying to put him out, but you actually drop the cinder lily as you do it. So you're like, and then it just goes up. It'd be so fucking funny.
Oops. Oh, you know what? Whoever's doing that,
Yeah, you-
I catch their thing on fire with the cinder lily.
Yeah, whoever's
and
going
then
like
that's
this
what's
one.
gonna start a big explosion, and I just
And it was the old lady.
I grab him on and like,
Was the
pull her
old
to the
lady?
side. It's okay, she's a monster.
So that's when we leave.
Okay. Can one of you roll me a d6?
Oh
One,
my
I
God.
forgot to do that.
Are you kidding me?
No, there's
It's your
something
turn,
happening.
actually.
Is it?
Yeah, because I did the last one.
Okay. Oh, good, an ad. Wonderful.
Let's listen to this ad.
Arc
Oh.
Knight. You got a 6. Does it explode?
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Okay. 6. Would we be able to get a stealth check to avoid this encounter?
It's not an encounter.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Well.
So when you say you leave, where do you go?
We're trying to go to the building outside.
Yeah, out the back door.
All right. As you enter back into the reception hall, which the last thing you did just reach that, the entire thing is starting to be filled with plant life. And the plant life has yellow and red flowers. It's filling up the entire room, and it's very difficult to move through.
Do we know where the door is to get out?
You do.
And
So
is there windows?
there are.
What floor are we on?
You are on the bottom floor.
Perfect. Yeah.
Throw a chair through the window.
You guys are
Yeah.
able to escape.
We get out.
Yeah.
I
Like, it wasn't like anything dangerous, other than the fact that this place is filling with plants.
Is
Yeah.
there like a big impactful cliffhanger shot to end it on? Because
Oh, like you guys just breaking through glasses. Well, there. Okay. Yeah. So we'll basically you're able to escape. These plants are growing in here. Based on you exiting, you could tell that it's taken up half of the building by the time you leave. I've been crossing out X's all throughout the.
Oh,
rolls.
so it's been slowly growing the whole time.
The
We
whole
could have
time
seen
it's
it.
been yes.
Oh.
But it depended on where you went. You guys kind of went. You didn't try to go off, other than to the powder room where Sola was. But it would have affected things based on your rolls. But yeah, the last one just happened, and you could have left right now and not seen it.
That's what the dice was for.
That's what the dice was for.
Very cool.
So, yeah, in the wedding ceremony, now that everyone is running around catching fire,
And now the doors out are blocked.
you made a real bad mistake.
We didn't know about the place.
The bride and groom are looking very agitated at each other. It looks like maybe both of them were planning on this not going well.
This is
but
like
both
as
of-
we're going out the window, we look back and catch a glimpse.
Yeah, Sola looks incredibly worried and drops the bomb.
Smoke bomb?
Yes. Unfortunately for her, it doesn't seem to let off any smoke, and you hear screams.
Oh no, it wasn't a smoke bomb, it was a screen bomb.
Oh, something bad. Okay, and that the game's done.
So just screams, fire,
Plants.
and us going, alright, we jump out the window.
That's what we wanted to do. Don't worry about it.
Go team.
Go team.
team.
Hey, Lauren, we blew up the wedding.
You explicitly asked us not to.
And
did.
that's exactly
You
what
put
they
fireworks there though. You can't put
did.
fireworks
You gave
in
me a
front of
Benny.
us.
Anything's
I
possible
gave her
with
a
Benny.
Benny.
Yeah, no. She wanted us just to be close to the fireworks. You said there were fireworks.
I just really like the idea of Gossamer State going on fire. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we wanted it. But I wanted
Before
it so
the stream,
badly.
Lauren explicitly said,
I wanted him.
please don't explode the wedding.
Because like
Please
by
don't."
killing everyone,
Okay.
that would be bad.
Although
Yes.
I want to just
Rookie
be clear
mistake.
that I'm pretty sure Gossamer 2 can never happen because I think that freaking that cod piece is so tight upon his wiener he can never have kids.
Why did
It'll
you
never
want
come
this?
off.
Why did you all want? Why
Because
did
it's
you all want
fucking
this?
amazing. It's so
I'm just saying, Gossamer
dope.
2 can never happen. He doesn't have those anymore.
Gossamer the secret.
They'll magic his genitals.
Can they
back.
do that? I guess I'm in
Of
charge.
course.
I guess they can do that.
They could do that, but I feel like
He bugs.
he wouldn't tell anybody because he'd be embarrassed.
Right, like he would just.
He's got
At the
special dick doctor.
He's like, I have this firefly and it is part of me and I am part of it.
He just
That's
adopts the crystal headpiece he has or something.
So yeah, that was
Yeah, if you've never seen it before, congratulations. You've been
Welcome.
inoculated.
Welcome to it.
Uh,
This is
so-
usually how it goes.
Yeah, we didn't enter the creepy forest portion of our game, but there you did enter the.
What?
What?
You can't just say creepy.
I mean, she did, and she will.
Well, that's with Valterra. You know, sometimes. there's
Oh,
a
I thought
creepy
you meant there's
forest.
gonna be a creepy forest in this adventure.
No. I meant like in a general sense, like in the game. Say if you're new, you didn't enter the
Creepy forest part of the
creepy
game.
forest part of the game. This was just more the social issues plaguing
this
the
was-
town.
this goes away?
Also, there's a little bit of
Yeah, unfortunately.
little bit of
Hold on.
plan
To it.
issues.
Hold on to it.
Wait, no, can I just say, get a clue now?
Save it.
Well, no,
we'll
I
get
can
it.
give her a clue.
Oh, okay.
I can give her a clue right now.
Should I save it for next time?
I'll allow either one. You can
Okay,
save
I'll
or
save it.
don't.
I'll save
Save
it
it.
just in case
Save
we need
it.
it. Because maybe
Just
we
remember
need...
that you have it.
Yeah, I'm going to put it with my cards.
So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna put it face up on the
Do you need
adventure
these guys not in there?
deck.
The red stuff?
Okay.
These guys? Do you need them for Bond?
See.
I'm going to take them out. So yeah, you have any... save it. I will save it, Rogue. Thank
Save
you.
it. All right.
I hope you
Vegas
guys
Rogue told
had
you.
fun.
We did.
Oh
I'm
my God, I'm
sorry
so
we were
happy to be
extra.
playing again.
Yeah, I'm
So you guys had fun. You did.
yeah. I
Nervous?
think I was even more extra horny today because.
Oh my God, extremely.
Because we haven't done it in so long. I think I've.
And that's why I was extra violent.
If you guys are in the Discord, listen to Avana's playlist because I feel like it embodies Avana in such a
very
good
well.
in such a good way. I really I like that's what I get that's what I like to listen to before I get in character, like on my way home from work. That's what I listen to get in the mood.
Yeah, like,
but
I'm just so happy to be playing again. Like
Yeah.
we're looking to get very regular again, and I am so excited because one thing that I really do like doing with Avana and Korchia is just chewing the scenery together. Like I
think we
really
both
like, even when they're not talking about anything important, I just like interacting with them.
I do too because I think they have a very special relationship that's like it's not sexual in any way. I mean it's very sexual in one corner of the screen.
One person is super horny, but they are respectful to Korchia's like not interest in
Right,
that.
exactly why like she touches the arrow and not them.
Yeah.
So like
And Korchia only sort of shames you a little bit.
yeah, which is fine. You know, like she doesn't mind it at all because she's like, yeah, and you're wrong, so whatever.
I like the development of Lenkel.
Like
Lenkel
being
development?
Becoming our apprentice.
a decent human.
It sucks that he got broken up with so quick.
It was
But-
like, what was this relationship based on? Like,
No,
not
no,
bad,
look,
not
look,
good.
I'm not arguing.
Like, that
but
was like-
in my heart of hearts,
I
I
shipped
was
them.
pulling for Lenkel the whole time.
And when
I thought
Three
that
is
I
still
thought that
around-
would be
Yeah,
the catalyst
maybe-
to change Lenkel, but
Well,
it turns
first-
out it didn't do
Because realize,
anything.
like, at the same time, Noreen also sucks. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she was working for a criminal and then only survived because she didn't happen to be there when you blew up the place.
Oh, it's not a problem to chew the scenery. I love chewing the scenery.
Oh, yeah, I hope you
What?
Yeah. Smeagol's like, look, that's your problem. Don't choose scenery. That will back you up.
Oh, I get it.
Or regularity.
Yeah, we could have a lot more yogurt to make that better.
It gives me heartburn now.
I can't have yogurt. I'm allergic to it.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't like yogurt.
or I'm sorry, I'm intolerant to it.
So yogurt, no yogurt house.
I'm trying to, yeah. But
oh my god, I'm so fucking excited.
yeah, we were really excited to
I
be back
love
on.
playing.
And it was
So-
okay that you didn't have to fight anything head on. Like, you just had
Yeah,
to
it's
deal
fine.
with weird problems.
That's fine.
You've played in
Yeah,
our games. You
we
play
don't-
in the
we-
Sunday game. We go 3 sessions at a time, play Dungeons and Dragons without combat.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, we
Like,
don't.
it's okay for us. I don't know about you, but like when I listen to other like tabletop podcasts, I like the chewing of the scenery and the talking a lot more than the battles. Actually,
battles are the most boring
I could
part.
fast forward through every Critical Role battle except for some of the interactions. Like during battle, I think that's the one part that I do enjoy is the interactions during battle. But that's
Me
it.
as a player love battle. 100% in the camp of like, unless a battle in like a podcast or whatever is really fucking engaging, I don't give a shit about
Right.
it. I just love playing.
I love
battle.
playing in the
Yeah, I just-
world. I love
yeah.
playing in the world.
I'm here
I
for
love
the
using the
battle.
mechanics itself to do cool fucking shit.
You guys do cool stuff.
That's
together.
my favorite part is doing cool. Like, if I could literally play a game where it's just cool fucking shit, I would do it. Like, that's why I like Monster of the Week so much.
Speaking of Monster of the Week.
Speaking of, I'm DMing on Tuesday. That's coming up
Yeah.
next.
I'm
Cat's doing
excited
the
to
one
see
shot on
it.
Tuesday.
A few people in the Discord helped me come up with a lot of small businesses. I wish I had names.
Because it's
right
Cat's
now.
first GM session in a while. There's not going to be any like incentive bit donations or anything like that. Like we're just going to let her run it clean. If you want to donate to support Cat, do it. Because
Yeah, I can give-
We've
I
been
can
we've
give-
been bullied into doing stuff.
I can give +1s and +minuses
Yeah.
if you do, but I won't be able to keep track of them. So if the mods are available on Tuesday, I would need their help.
I'll keep track.
But yeah,
Just like I do here.
What's my opinion on spiders? Well,
Kind of-
They're dead. It's over. Season 2. We're moving on to new memes. We're leaving the old ones in the past where they
The
belong.
future of me.
The future is spiderless.
spiderless.
in this episode, we make a new one.
Smeagol.
Yeah.
Smeagol.
Make the new me. Oh, which I'm excited to see.
If Cat wants to have spiders, she can have spiders.
I'm glad you guys
well-
like Gossamer, by the way, as well as from
I fucking
Yes.
no, I fucking
No,
hate
I hate
Gossamer. Don't get it
I hate
twisted. I
Gossamer.
fucking hate
so much,
Gossamer.
so much pain
But,
causes me.
I love interacting with Gossamer. You know what? I love watching Gossamer be interacted with. I just love watching Gossamer. Cannot wait to kill him. Cannot fucking wait to strangle the life out of him.
You know, sometimes it's like that.
Yeah, I mean, I really hope he gets blown up right now, but
He's on fire.
I'm
Well, his outfit's on fire.
A little
So
bit.
the train
I
is
hope
coming.
it's all-
It's so long, but it's coming into the station, which is Gossamer's body.
The nice thing about that really sheer fabric is that it probably ignites like fucking
Incredibly flammable.
tissue paper.
It's coming.
Bees.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't know if we're doing anything on Valentine's Day. I was thinking about doing a fortune teller
We don't know.
Friday. We might not. We don't like Valentine's Day is a consumer holiday.
Yeah, I want fried chicken.
Every day should be Valentine's Day, baby.
I want a
We're
bouquet
getting
of fried chicken.
That is tradition for us. We get fried chicken
That's our thing.
on Valentine's Day. It's so good. So
This is my month of fried chicken, and I will have it.
Saturday.
Yeah, because Super Bowl, I don't watch Super Bowl. I eat fried chicken. That is my holiday.
Right.
And then Valentine's Day, I get a bouquet of fried chicken because in college I found a picture of someone giving someone a bouquet of fried chicken. I said, Kyle, this is all I want.
And
That's what we do
That's
every
true
year.
romance.
So we went to Bonchon the first time, and like
Bonchon was way after college. college.
Yeah, and it was like
We were living somewhere else. When I went to Valterra.
and I was like, this
We had
is
to
what
drive
I
around
want.
New
This
Brunswick.
is what I want. And we sat, and there were like 3 other couples, and they had like specials for Valentine's Day, but we got like extra wings. It was pretty
It was
tight.
great. Oh, banchan! If you've never had banchan,
This month is fried chicken month for
okay.
me.
But
Couldn't let it in there.
next Friday is I'm sorry, 2 Fridays from now is Valterra. So not this upcoming weekend because we take one off for Valterra. We can't do it that Saturday because you're going to be
Dwight's birthday.
It's Dwight's birthday and Kat's going to be somewhere else. So we're doing it that Friday. After the Kat's one shot, the Tuesday game will start a very short mini fantasy campaign. It's going to be weird, but not weird. Just if you're interested in trusting me, then trust me. If you're not, no hard feelings.
So yes, the 21st is the day Valterra is going to happen. The 22nd is Dwight's birthday. That's the day after Valterra.
Yeah.
If you like horror games, it's not going to be really horror. I promise light horror and more Scooby-Doo. Because I really enjoy this group, and I feel like if they want to take it darkly, they can. So
we need to figure out how to do the setup for that because there's going to be 4 of us plus you.
I've only run once before this for a campaign, and it was for 4 and 4. I think I did 2 4th games for Mythos Historia. I did.
Dude, you ran 2 different Mythos campaigns. One was for like 3, and the other was for like 7 or 8.
Oh, wow, that's so many.
Mythos went for a little while.
It did go for a little while. And then at the end, I had the 3 hide in the other room for the finale.
We had a big crossover game.
We had a big crossover game of the 2 Mythos Historias that I had.
It's very fun.
So they didn't know for the first half hour that they were playing playing a game in the other room, and then I had them come in.
If you want to watch Cat GM, come by Tuesday. We are going to be playing Tuesday, regular time. And then we're going to be posting a schedule of our shit moving forward. We're going to get very, very fucking regular. It's going to be super tight. Okay. I cannot wait to do the mouse code.
Please don't.
I'm not saying anything here. All right. We love you all. Good night, everybody.
Bye.